we're live.
Wee!
That's so uniform.
Yeah, that was like the cadence was on point. You guys did great. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. This might be the last game before we're in the new house, so if there is a little bit of a break, I was telling Adam, we got here a little earlier, if somebody wants to run like a one shot or something in the typical time slot, like 2 weeks from now, be more than happy to be a player for that. But I think we'll probably be packed up, and I don't think we'll be able to host here. Mm-hmm. So if somebody wants to run that, super down. Just somebody will need to take initiative on that because I will probably be out for at least the next month. But hopefully we'll be in a new house and a new designated D&D room for that. So that'll be sick.
Wee.
Very, very wee. Very wee. Oh, it's gonna be cool too. We're gonna do like a whole transformation of the upstairs. Like media room's gonna turn into just the dungeon. So that'll be fun. I hope everyone's able to come see it before we do all the stuff to it, so you can see like a before and after. But D&D, wizards and shit. So last session was just a bunch of hi, nice to meet you, join my band type conversations. You guys were kind of self-tasked with the ideology that if you can get all of the factions together to form a unity or a peace treaty or a pact, then with that backed, not only would you be able to successfully defend against the Astral Brotherhood coming to Asheroth, this new city, and taking people and doing bad, evil guy shit, but also you will have the backing of all these different factions and their unique skill sets to go bring the fight to the Astral Brotherhood, which you were able to scry, and you believe you know the location of where they are, which most of you have been to. So that's an option. Just don't think you're quite equipped to do that yet. So getting this group together is the way to potentially charge forward. In doing so, you were able to successfully recruit General Rickard Thorin, the commander of the Iron Guard. You were able to successfully recruit Captain Eric Greywind, the leader of the Black Talons. And then through some very persuasive conversations, Isadora was able to successfully recruit Admiral Scylla Stormrider from the Azure Corsairs.
Failed successfully.
The reason it was a little more difficult is there was a unique cloud that formed of this gray and purple smoke where you guys split and half of you went to chase it down, the other half stayed behind to negotiate and get the agreement of terms. Upon following the cloud, brought you all the way back to the Crimson Dawn's hideout, where you guys were recently at. This Crimson Dawn exit, there was only one guy there. It was Kale, and you all, essentially, I think you all got back to this point, right? So you all got back to where it was, and then the cloud started to lower, and as it hit the ground, the poof of smoke fizzled out, and all you see in front of you, you're in the street, which is why I can't really see it on camera, but there's a map right here. Actually, whose blue cup is that? Are you able to just put that on the ground next to you? Actually, it doesn't matter. It might not matter. You can probably it's so far away, it's kind of hard to tell anyway. It's fine. If you want to put it back up there, that won't affect anything. But this is for visual aid at the moment. However, that smoke is lingered. So right now, all you see is 8 sets of purple eyes in a fog of smoke. It's very difficult to see. It's very obscured. Yeah, there may be some mechanical effects in play. But as of
I know you're saying that. I wanted to make sure.
No, I'm sorry. I mean, it's you won't know until you know, you know?
You don't know what you don't know, right?
Yeah, you know? So that's sort of what you have going on in front of you. What we have everyone do is roll initiative.
That's okay. Oh, yeah. I've already tried to attack it once. It didn't work.
Start off good today.
Hello.
Tristan.
That's your one good roll for the day, baby.
Shut up.
Listen.
Unless it's
She better have some fucking.
Unless it's role playing.
I'm just like
You roll high.
Yeah, well, you know what really sucks is when I role play and I think I do a good job and then you roll a 1.
Okay, we're gonna do this in a different way, so I'm just gonna go based off of the list I have in front of me. Callan,
23.
Anari,
23. Woo! I said I rolled good.
Isadora,
22.
Cornelius,
Bad roll of 19.
Melly,
That's a big 3.
You started strong, baby.
I was gonna say subtract 20 from his.
Caehanna.
17.
Okay, Feria,
18.
Levi,
20.
and then Srev.
26.
I just like that Melly's like, guys, I'm malfunctioning. I don't know what's happening.
It's everyone's springing forward, and I'm like, oh yeah.
So essentially, the way this is gonna work is it's everyone except Malika. So everyone, it's the 8 of you, the 8 of them.
And I'm bringing up the rear, baby.
So technically, does that mean that you're kind of in still because you're like dead last? And then we
So
start.
on the second round, technically,
He's
you're
leading the way.
Instead of Melic Prop, call him Melic Caboose. Alright?
All right. Okay. Up first, Srev Trond. You have buildings lined up on each side of you. Most of them are busted down, so you can climb up to like the second floor. But all the buildings are sort of busted on the front end, so you can see into the street there. The a little loud. The 8 sets of eyes seem to be. It's almost like it's not their turn yet. They're not moving, but they are.
Wow, paint me a picture.
Oh, you got it, baby. Those eyes are glowing purple.
I only see 4.
What do you do?
So I'm gonna summon a little bear guy.
I think
He only has
Poof.
I think they're all
Bear guys.
And then I'm going to animate him with
Wait,
my
who's
bonus
that?
action.
Yeah, what's the bear's name?
Oh, it's a bear.
Steve.
Steve.
Steve the bear. And then that's all I got for right now. So yeah.
Okay. Callan,
Fairy godmother.
and then Anari.
I didn't
So I'm going to rage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tracks. That tracks. Yeah.
Where on this? I guess are we in the mist right now, or like where's the edge of the mist? I guess in this scenario.
I'd say you guys are all in the mist right now.
Okay.
As soon as it hit the ground, it like
Okay.
dispersed, and now it's just kind of hovering. It's probably gonna hover there for probably the next 4 minutes. So
Cool.
it'll be a decent amount of.
very precise.
Well, it's already been a minute, so it's been.
Okay. So then I will run up to the first set of eyes that I see.
Okay.
I'll go to this guy.
You roll the chain. You hit that 23.
Yeah.
You good?
Same time.
Yeah.
So,
I just
so
saw it.
next,
Thank you.
Which one are you going to? The black?
Yeah, the black one right
30
here.
turns.
I'm just running towards the eyes that I see, and I will attempt to grapple. Like I'll reach for the eyes, and whatever I find, I'll grab.
All right, make a roll with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, so then it would just be regular.
Yeah.
Maybe reduce it. 14 plus 15 is 29.
Yeah, so you grab a hold of this person, and as you like grab them and pull them close, some of the fog dissipates, and you see a man, probably in his mid to late 30s, and he looks like semi-decomposed, but still very much more human than not. And you just see the eyes that are glowing. They're kind of still. It's like glowing and opaque at the same time. They're like glossed over, and they look right through you.
So can I just take a quick second to see if I see any like? Does he look? You said half decomposed, right? But I know that people are like suffering from starvation, so everyone's kind of skin and bones, anyways. Does he look dead? Like, do I see visible wounds on him? Or is it like he's like, okay, if he had some nourishment for a year, he'd be fine.
Is he handsome?
Is he a good boy you found on the side of the street? You fed him some food.
Yeah.
The whole Aladdin philosophy
It's tough to tell.
I mean, that's fine.
I'd say it's hard to tell with this one. He's less decomposed than. I'd say you would probably think he's closer to being just sickly.
Okay.
It'd be tough to tell.
Then I will. I don't know what their hit points, so I'm just gonna say this right now. Non-lethal damage, if I can. I'm not gonna activate my glaive.
Okay.
But I'm gonna just with the staff and
just thump him.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the I guess damage on that?
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Sick. So strong. Love that.
So brutal critical.
We'll do non-lethal damage. Crit, lethal critical.
12, 24.
346.
25.
My king.
25 plus 12. 37.
Sire, you're here.
Non-lethal damage.
Yeah, just fucking hurty damage. Yeah, ouch.
I want to know if it can be saved.
You might want to tell the other group that.
I don't know. I mean, this is I wanted it was more of a going in and like, hey.
I mean, non-lethal damage still does damage. It's just if he gets to 0, he won't die. He'll just go unconscious.
As long as it's with a melee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your ribcage will be crushed and you're not dead.
Okay.
Yeah, magic is still good.
Fair enough.
Yeah, magical. You can't. Yeah. Hey, Baldur Gate rules.
Got it.
Cool.
Ballgate.
Baldy G.
And then I will use the last of my movement to kind of drag him this way.
Oh, good.
Cool.
I mean, I'm assuming he's like skin and bones. Like,
Yeah, there's no. I'm not even making you roll. Inari. And then Isadora, you're up next.
Yes.
Just drag him behind me.
Yeah, she's gonna see what you're doing, be thoroughly confused.
Bear hug.
On like what your game plan is, with no communication from you whatsoever. What you're doing.
Damn.
So-
Starts our turn with the roast.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
And then she's going. I'm gonna use quicken spell to use bless as a bonus action. So I'm gonna bless me. Who's near me?
You're kind of near Melcraft, Shrev, Isadora, and Levi.
Okay. So let's do a bless me, Melcraft.
He needs it.
Oh, she's gonna bless that initiative roll.
He's still at the bottom.
I will still be at the bottom.
And then I'll do Caehanna.
Yeah. That's a lot.
So
This is D4 to your saving throws, attack, attack.
Not checks, it's just savings and saving throws.
I like the shirt.
Yeah.
when target makes an attack or a saving throw.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I forgot to
It was just-
put
I
that
did
on.
four.
It was just the troll. It was just the troll against
I walked
Hannah.
in full game, I was like, all right, I'm gonna bring it. And I didn't.
Were that party for?
It was Halloween. It was her Halloween.
He was a therapist.
Yeah, I just got the shirt made because anytime I'm around Hannah and her therapist friends, it's just therapy, and enneagrams. So I got a shirt made that said that.
And all you did was just throw a card in.
That's all. Yeah, I had this shirt made. Got a cardigan. I got some fake glasses. Yeah,
I love it.
I like that. I like that costume.
And then yeah, she's just gonna do a fireball because she does not care who these people are.
What's the range on fireball? 60 feet, right?
Oh yeah, that's 150.
150. You're good then.
That's the range.
Yeah, you're good then.
Not the attack. So.
150 foot radius.
We're all
No, range. Yeah.
We're all
That's a meteor, guys.
Super fun. It's my favorite fun stuff.
Breaking destruction.
And I'm gonna do that at a 4th level, and then we're gonna roll with the app. It's better that way.
Damn, 36.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it popped up for me because I have the.
That's better. Yeah, it's easier.
So the purple. Wait, yeah. Which one are you putting it on? I think you're pretty much getting everybody, but maybe that black one that he dragged.
Yeah, just get all these.
Yeah. So the purple folks just rolled a natural 1 on their dexterity save,
Cute.
so they're gonna take that shit hard. And then the 3 black ones are gonna roll a 5. I don't think whatever they add is gonna matter.
My dex is 18.
No, the black
They don't
ones
seem like
suck.
very dexterous folks.
No, the
If they all look
the
like
black
this
ones
guy.
suck anyway.
What are those withered zombies?
Okay, so it was 36 damage. That's they all failed, so it's just 36. Good job.
That's it.
Damn.
That's all.
Damn.
What does it look like, baby?
Damn.
Yeah, she's
Damn.
a little cranky because she didn't hit the cloud.
Damn.
She's got some self-frustration.
Damn.
And then she thinks you're an idiot. So
Damn.
she's gonna look at you and be
Just
like,
to top it off.
just do like a snide look, like,
Why are you holding
and
that?
then go.
So just to loop the group in, Anari just did 252 damage total to everybody.
Jeez.
Just 36 per person. She just hit 7 people.
Well, I was thinking
They
myself,
all
if
fail.
she killed them all, it's like, Callan's like, we can save them. And she's like, you're right, we can save him. Massive explosion as he's trying to tell us that we can't see anything, all we feel is just the pressure.
Oh, that's so funny.
I would like just for aesthetic, like effects that there's like little around, just like the terrain is setting on fire.
There's probably some wood that's catching fire.
Yeah, the building maybe might be catching fire. I don't know.
There's just in a hole in all these buildings.
She's
so.
fine. She can take care of herself.
The buildings are already
She
ruined.
is. She
They're
doesn't-
already charred. Don't be.
In the back, Shrev's like, I thought we were saving the city.
Exactly.
All right, Isadora.
Okay, I'm going to cast Synaptic Static on. It says within a 20-foot radius sphere. I could just.
What's the range on it?
120 feet.
Okay, so 20-foot radius, so 40-foot
Yeah.
diameter.
So if I can get maybe these, I don't know if I can get all of them in 20 feet radius.
40 foot.
Yeah, you can probably get all of them.
All right, great.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You get everyone.
Sick.
And
So
what
what
are-
I'm holding.
What do they have to do? Where are you at?
I'm here.
Oh yeah, you're way back there. Okay.
So I need an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence. Ooh.
Yes.
What is?
Well, they're not dexterous. So.
Oh.
Big words, my
Do
love.
they even have brains? It's capable.
There's always
I can at least
Not
try.
Yeah, I'm expeditious retreat. See?
All right. The
I'm
purple.
much nature, okay?
The purple ones rolled a 28,
Damn. Okay, so they
To
pass.
save.
They'll get half damage.
and then the black boys rolled a natural 1.
All right.
I love that for them.
I thought we swapped dice today, but.
That's pretty rare. That's pretty rare to do 3 natural 1s and 4 rolls.
Okay.
I was gonna say it's not rare for them.
Did you shake hands with Tristan?
Hey, what's the effect? What is it doing?
It does 8d6 psychic damage.
Psychic. Okay.
But the purple will get half damage, and then the black after their thoughts will be muddled for a minute. So they have to roll a d6 and subtract that number from attack rolls and ability checks, as well as its Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration.
So where are you putting it? Like on, say, that middle purple one?
Boom.
I think you're gonna get that other black one too. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Can you guys see if that's 20?
So if you put it here,
Sorry.
right? If you're trying to get all these guys.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
No.
6.
Okay. No, it's
30.
too far.
I mean, technically.
No, you're thinking. It's a 20-foot radius. So wherever the point would, it would need to be 20 feet from.
So,
Yeah.
10,
If I put it on this guy.
Yeah. So you'll get all them.
yeah, you'll get all of that.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Pick the guy.
Cool. Cool. Cool.
Trying to be kingly and safe.
All right.
No, whatever.
So.
Just gonna kill everybody else.
You know what's funny? So I built this encounter on D&D Beyond because I just wanted to play with the beta of it. And it gives you like an estimate. It's like, oh, this will be an intermediate. This will be a challenging. This will be a deadly. It was deadly whenever I only had like 5 of these things in there. And then I added 8. And you guys are... Granted, you're only fucking up the little black circles right now. So
Okay, so
no, you did a lot.
yeah, so 31 points of damage for each of the black ones.
Oh, all 3 of them are dead.
They're dead.
Yeah, they only have 29 left.
And then half of that, so
You made that easy. Okay.
16.
I kind of like these bad guys. Like, just take them away.
So it'd be 16.
Mhm.
So 16 for each of the purples, and then you don't have to worry about the other things because the black ones are dead.
Excuse me.
Oh, and then as a bonus attack, I'll just blast.
Motherfucker, I don't think you're gonna get a chance to play.
Yeah. But you've been
I don't think that
I-
purples are going to get a chance to play.
I'll explain after the battle where I fucked this up.
I'll just go for this purple guy.
You're still going. Fuck.
I'm just gonna do a little LED. Plus 11. 28.
What are you hitting him with?
Eldritch Blast.
And the range is 120 on those, right?
Yes. Oh, mine's 300 because I have it. 23. 28.
Oh,
And-
disadvantage. Roll with disadvantage.
What?
Roll with disadvantage.
Oh, damn, those were such good
There they
rolls.
were.
Okay, so I should do 3
No,
more.
you can keep those damage rolls. Just do another roll.
Those were
With...
a hit.
Those were the hits.
Those were the hit.
Oh.
No, she wasn't doing
So should I
that
just do
second
3
damage
more
thing.
and then?
I mean, technically, I would reroll all of them, but that's up to you.
Yeah.
Because you don't know which two are going with each.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, the ones on both of those. So 1 doesn't hit. 23.
Just roll doubles.
I know, I could roll a 1 and a 1, a 12 and a 12.
You're aiming for purple.
Yeah. This
AC
one?
is 15 on the purple.
Okay. so
Actually,
I got
AC's
that
on 15 for both of them. So.
one. Okay, didn't get that one.
So you hit.
Great.
I think I'm contagious.
You haven't affected me.
All right, 15 points on this purple
I think I
guy.
just had too much of a blast saving for you to do a thing.
Just a question. Which one are you?
Me?
The white hair?
This one?
The white hair.
But she doesn't have white hair anymore.
And Melicroft, which one are you?
The metal
The
hair.
robot.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. It's about 15 feet.
Yeah, now I'm done.
Okay, Levi, then Cornelius.
Okay, I'm gonna run forward to about here. Then I'm going to use the what is that? The sunbeam blast thing from.
Okay.
So I need dexterity saving throws from I guess these two right here.
What does it say on the thing?
It's each creature in a 60-foot line.
Okay.
5 feet wide must make a DC 18.
Does it said dexterity?
Yeah.
First one fails. I'm looking at all like the bonuses for saving throws, and I don't see a DEX on there, so that's not good. Okay, that should be. Wait, what's the?
18 is the save.
They both fail.
Fucking rail gun.
Makes me think of Barrett's limit break from the original Final Fantasy VII, the turbo location.
I like this place.
41 radiant.
41 radiant to those middle two.
Yeah.
Living laughter.
Let's see.
41?
Yeah.
That's
sounds
baller.
really good. Thank you. Mandy, you want some living laughter? That's how you lick your lips.
No, that's just me.
So I don't hold sugar.
You spread the sugar on we'll crash
We got one.
Okay, next up is Cornelius, and then Feria.
I'm gonna say, well, it's cobblering time.
Well, because I haven't used the Gateway before.
The gateway gives me magical darkness. I can see through it. And I can also see through all illusions.
Yeah.
Just to see if these people are something
I don't
different than I'm seeing.
Nope.
Alright. And then my bonus action is cast my shadow, and I'll set him over here. And I'll move up over here,
It's so good, yes.
We'll give back.
and I'll just set on both sides of the pathway.
Okay.
Now my turn.
Okay.
So I want it.
Feria, and then Caehanna.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and fly forward.
Where do you want?
Slightly past Callan.
Like on the side of me?
Right there, on the side.
Or do you want to go up on the building?
That's perfect.
And then kill it when he's home.
Just a quick
2 arrows to the side of the head. Yeah.
You didn't finish it, Callan.
I'm gonna pull an arrow back, and as I do, I'm gonna cast Conjure Barrage and shoot it into the 4 of them.
Okay.
They all need to make a dex saving throw.
Oh, that was good. 16.
That passes. They take damage.
Oh.
Half damage.
That's 100 damage.
We gotta get your spells to see up.
I know.
Wait, that's a spell, right?
Yeah, it's a spell.
That's a spit, right?
Oh god.
They're just gonna negate that one. What level spell is it?
A third.
Yeah, they negate it.
Counterspell.
Not counter spell, negate spell. So you don't use the spell slot. You go to use it, but it's like your magic stops working, but you don't use that spell slot.
Son of a bitch.
Okay. Alright, well. I don't think I can do anything else.
It's your first turn of the round. Did you get your extra attack?
Yeah, you get to make another attack. You're right.
Thanks, Adam. Hey, thanks, Adam. Thank you so much, Adam.
Well, I was thinking it, I was gonna say.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Alright.
We just glossing past the whole negate spell thing.
Don't worry, we're not.
They don't have eye socks, so they can be mini beholders while they want.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot 2 of them with regular arrows.
Allegedly.
Pew pew.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. That's a 22 for both.
Which two? So I know where to put this damage.
Let's do the closest to.
This
Yeah.
one? This
Yes,
one.
those two.
These two.
Yeah,
Okay.
1 for each.
Do you have these numbered in some
I
way?
do, yeah.
Okay. You want me to?
Nope,
this
I got
1,
it.
2, 3, 4?
No, I got it.
Okay.
It's easier. I have them from my angle, and it would just be. I'm tracking it.
Oh, the two I hit are blind.
No, they're not.
13.
Huh?
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
Okay.
They
What was it?
they're immune to blindness.
Oh.
Part of the yellow or purple, I think.
13 for one of them, 15 for the other.
Okay, we'll say 13 to that first one, the far left, or y'all's right, my left, stage left. And then the other one, you said 13 to 15?
Yeah.
Caehanna.
It was.
Feeling, girl?
Well, can't get much. Blessed at least.
Or can you get
You
there?
can bless at least.
I can do 30 feet, so that gets me like.
6 squares.
You can get to the one Callan's.
Yeah. Yeah, just.
Yeah, you'll get advantage on attacking him because he's grappled.
You would.
Like, I'm gonna go. My fire now.
Totally kill a guy at town. Only be like, now that's what I call
I mean, that's the part. So I'm gonna use my longbow since I can't get to them.
Okay,
Shoot them.
you can totally get to him.
You don't want to move 30
I'm
feet.
going 30 feet.
Why?
Aren't you a
Rogue? That's what I'm saying. You can totally get to him.
Bonus action dash?
Yeah, your bonus action.
I am a rogue, yes.
Yeah, you can bonus action dash that ass up there.
I was just thinking you're a fighter.
I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter rogue.
Yeah, so you can dash use bonus action for free.
Okay, well, I'll do that.
So then you use it again.
I'll just go.
Thanks,
straight
Adam.
first.
I know. It's just it's a real comedy. You keep tied back. So
He's bored right here. I mean, he just made a big case for his.
Then I will use my.
so as you get close to these.
Oh boy.
No, I'm just giving. Just no one's gotten close to one of the purples on you.
Fuck, what now?
This one looks significantly different than human. This does not look like a human man. This looks, for those that have played Baldur's Gate, would be very familiar. This is very illithid looking being. You see tentacles growing from his face
It's an ellipse.
down to like his chest area.
So like the guy from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Very similar, yeah.
Like Zoidberg.
Or like
Or like to.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha. They're not savable.
Weird. So I'm I have no idea.
Get him.
Everybody wants to make
Again. And ours
Wait a
is
second.
do it.
I can use plus on any attacks, right? Like when I roll.
Yeah.
Yep.
For save throws and attacks. A D4.
Oh, yeah.
Let's roll. 21.
Yeah, you hit.
Plus
Which one are you attacking?
The one,
Okay.
the one right in front of
Yeah,
me.
yeah, got it.
I don't know which one that is. That's for the first attack. So 18 plus 12 plus 1.
It's 0.
Okay. That's your
Yep, sounds like it.
Okay.
Because that was my fear. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to do with saving it.
I already killed a lot of them, so we're at least kind of on.
You killed people who weren't elephants yet.
I know.
I'm hearing an awful lot
Or
of
metagaming going on.
And I'm still playing like Barbarian.
And then you can shut your ears. Did you know that minding your own business is free?
Can you be mindful if you do really have a brain?
Mechanically less.
Nothing, dude. What is it?
9 plus 2 plus 8.
19,
Okay, then 9 plus 1 plus
18, 37 total.
36 total points.
Should be 37, right? 36?
18 is 36.
I thought it was 18 and 19.
No, it's
37 because she had 9 to 8.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Then now she's doing ice.
I'm doing the cold damage.
Yeah, you are.
5 total.
Dude, that one's getting fucked up.
He has been targeted by everybody.
I know. Well, I'm looking at the health of all the other 3 around, and they're all like, not great, but not bad. And then he's like,
This one over here on the side that no one's aimed at this.
Hey, I have.
Will you AoE?
Focus.
No, but then I hit him with Eldritch Blast.
You hit him with one.
Yeah.
okay,
15 damage.
all right. The one that Adam is fucking with right now. He is going to. He just feels the strength. He's like, I'm not going to be able to break away from this, so he's going to stay grappled and just try to attack you. He has 3 melee attacks.
Just remember, bite only does 1 damage.
Disadvantage 19 AC.
Yep, didn't matter. First attack misses. Second attack is a 13 plus 5. 18 AC?
19 AC.
19. Okay, so second attack misses. That's gonna miss because that's already a 13. Okay. Yeah, he's like, you're just flexing every specific muscle where he goes to stab and it's just ping, ping. So all 3 attacks, both with the dagger and a scimitar, just. Yep.
Well, you didn't bother to ask.
I'll just skip over all the dead people. Yep, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. All right.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm here for it.
We love D&D.
Last time we were here on a Saturday, we didn't know what to do. We're back, guys.
We back.
All right. So the one on my far left, the purple.
Yes.
All right. He's not gonna move yet.
Put your finger in its hole.
He's getting.
I feel Mandy.
He's gonna need Callan.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Callan, please make a wisdom saving throw.
there it is.
Oh, do you see this one coming?
Mine 30 feet from Malcolm? No? Cool.
No.
Are you within 10 feet of me? No.
That would be an 8 plus 1, so 9.
Yeah.
Well,
There's
your
it.
inspiration.
I don't have inspiration.
He doesn't have
Did I give you
inspiration.
barter? Oh,
No. That was the witch battle.
Come on, you're fucked.
So you feel dominated mentally. You feel the link connect you to this tentacle fuck. And all you hear, the only thing you want to do in your head is he says, attack them. And by them, you feel him like pointing at all of your allies.
Okay.
No.
You guys got like 2 rounds.
No.
I just want you to know you don't view me as an ally.
He just said
Oh,
them.
can I choose what I do?
He just said attack them.
Cool.
Yeah.
You're fucked. Don't do that.
Go fuck yourself.
Or we'll change it to kill them. Because he wants you to kill them.
Cool.
What if Cornelius doesn't identify as him?
Well, you are to him. The Illithid boy is like, yeah. That one now especially, because. All right. This is Reaper Day.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That was so funny. He like really just counted us all to find a dice, and then he rolled it, and then he went. At you.
Hey, we already bought one.
Hey, it's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just fun. So good.
I also need. We're gonna have Anari.
Oh, guys, this is not.
Make
working
a
out.
wisdom saving
Y'all
throw.
are fucked.
They're using all of it right now because they're gonna die if they don't.
Remember, you got your 2 extra d4. You can
When
add.
do the demons
And
show
add
up?
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's 6 to yours.
Oh my love.
Uh-oh. You should use the app.
So should I?
You got
pick-
inspiration.
should I
Yeah.
pick
Unless
Amari?
anything else.
Hold on. What's the number? What if I can hit?
It's a tough save.
It's a tough save. Ooh, then that's probably a not save.
Aren't you chosen by
Yeah.
the gods or something?
I got with all of those bonuses an 11.
Roll a 2.
I rolled a 2.
Oh.
And another 2.
We need to use our app.
You recommend
Did he come out?
I said, where is
Oh, I think he's in my closet. You probably didn't hear it.
Can we go get it?
I'll go get him.
it? Right on the wall.
Or else he'll throw up.
So, yeah.
Don't you have anything else, Noah?
I right before this had used the re-roll one.
Oh.
Against the clown.
Because it tried to take you earlier.
He
Yeah.
was trying to kill me. So,
I thought we again on the app. What are you doing?
I don't know. I want to have faith in myself. I
I
rolled
won't.
the
It's not faith
18.
in you, it's the dice.
No, it's faith in her.
No.
Oh, look at
I rolled an 18.
Uh,
You know what's really sad is we're together now. Well, y'all are all fucked.
Yeah. I think I'm far away, but it doesn't matter. You're
I
mad.
can't even touch the cat.
I had less.
Don't worry, guys.
I did
I can
have
choose
All right.
Amari right now for this.
You get the same tether in your mind. You look over, and for the first time, maybe this entire adventure, you look at Callan as an ally. And tethered to your mind, you get the urge to kill your little bundle of friends behind you. I hope so. And then,
He's got 2 more turns of this.
yeah, I think I am gonna just do this for everyone, because it's a 1 per day thing that they can do. This isn't something they can just constantly do. But literally, if they go another round, they're gonna die. I think. Like you guys just did a ton of damage.
Are we able to resist each round, or is it like?
Let me see.
Usually it
Is it
is,
just
but
you
I don't know.
fail and then you're fucked, or is it like a you fail?
Okay, so while it's charmed, you have a telepathic link to on the same plane of existence. You need a telepathic link to issue commands. The creature completes the order and doesn't receive further direction. Doesn't do anything. Hold on.
He's probably just going up.
There's hope if I at some point can resist.
Oh, because this is the dominate monster version. So this is like the buff version of it. So I can use my action as one of these guys to just completely take control of you until the end of your next turn. That the creature only takes actions I choose and doesn't do anything that I don't allow you to do. During this time, you can also cause the creature to use its reaction. This requires you to use your own reaction as well. Oh, that's cool. Each time the target takes damage, it makes a new wisdom saving throw against the spell. If the saving throw succeeds, the spell ends. So you don't do it at the end of your turn, only when you
It's
take
only when
damage.
you take damage.
Only when you take damage. And once we see that y'all are
Well, y'all about to
damaging
see.
us,
Y'all about to see.
damaging
Yeah,
our
technically
back.
y'all don't know what's
Yeah, we
happening.
don't know.
I know. I said once they start damaging us, then I'll.
Q. All right. Well,
Next.
yeah. Who is next? Actually, what
After this
they're
purple.
what the third one's gonna do? You guys are gonna watch. He's gonna raise his hand up, and then he's just gonna open like a portal in the world, and you guys just watch like this color above him just change to like this bright kind of yellow orange, and he creates this dome all the way around him, and it's a 10-foot.
So this back one is doing it, or this one?
The one actually right in front of Caehanna. Caehanna,
Okay.
you're gonna be in this. Well, it's a good thing for you.
Prismatic shield.
It is a just bright shining globe, and for a 10-foot radius, so 20 feet diameter, you see this globe surround everyone, all of those over there,
So we're outside of it, except for
except for Caehanna. Yeah.
You two.
So it's
you
covering
got
all the
this.
purple people.
Yes.
Okay.
Flying purple people eater.
Nice.
Can't kill spellcasters in one round, man. They will fuck you up.
Okay, and then I need Srev to make a wisdom saving throw.
What's a... Oh, okay.
I think you're gonna get
Add
a
6
bonus.
to it.
Yeah, because you're next to Melicroft.
What's that bonus again?
Plus
6.
Don't worry, I also hadn't gotten that. It didn't do anything.
20.
Oh, nice. That passes. It's 19.
Christ.
So you feel the tether start to grab onto your mind, and you start to hear these whispers of, kill your friends, but it fades. And Melicroft, it's your turn. Finally.
Does it say friends though? Because you're my.
I mean, technically, we haven't taken any actions since those are our friends. So
It just said kill them.
No, I don't view it as a friend.
We are always.
Right now we're allies.
According to the secret you told the
I
blacksmith.
don't hate him. I did see it. No, I did see hers.
I look up, and can I see can I see out of the fog if I look up?
Yeah.
So could I technically see like the second story of a building or something like that?
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm going to Misty Step
Bloop.
up here.
And now you can't see anyone down below you.
I can't. So it's all fog.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get up there, but now you see that there's this fog. When you were in it, it was hard to tell where it goes, but you can see that it kind of cuts off after probably like 150 feet on each side.
Okay.
All you see is glowing eyes.
And I
Oh, actually, I guess you see a very bright dome.
Oh yeah, I see the dome over it. Okay. I have something that I can do on the next turn. So, because I don't know what this dome is, I'm going to Eldritch Blast at the eyes and see what I can hit.
well, you can see any guys.
I can see the dome. He said I can see glowing eyes. I can't tell where their bodies are, but and I don't know what that dome is, so I'm gonna try this.
Is everything okay?
Which is a 27, a 20, and a 15, but I'm assuming they just.
So you shoot it into the cloud. You shoot it into this fog, and you just watch it go. You can't tell what happens. You can't see.
What do we see?
The only person that would be able to see anything would be Caehanna. Caehanna, you just watch the beams come flying at you, but it just seems to hit this sphere.
Mm-hmm.
So just like bounce slow.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. Belgram's feeling uneasy about all this, and so I'm going to stay put.
Okay. Back to the top. Srev.
Okay, so I felt that charm.
But
We still have this little
I mean,
critter
yeah.
that we can go after.
we can only get this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Callan's my best friend.
Yeah. They're hugging now. He was grappling and now
I'm
they're
sorry.
hugging.
I mean, technically, Callan still has no affection for this guy. Just the purple.
Now,
I guess that's
now
fine.
I have an idea what's about to happen.
See, I take it more as like,
Oh no.
as kill that as like,
He doesn't care about this guy.
Just go
Yeah,
raw.
go
Yeah.
raw.
Adam would like to apologize.
What's about to happen?
I'm gonna move in this area and try to hit as many of my teammates as I can and start performing counter charm. When you take a save against a charm, you'll have advantage. And then my little bear is gonna go attack the bubble.
Okay. So what are you doing? What are you doing to these folks?
He's just attacking the bubble.
No, to everyone else.
Oh, counter charm. So I'm performing counter charm. So until the end of my next turn, basically every action I could do a performance. This is that one. Everyone's gonna have advantage on any charm checks, fear checks, that sort of thing.
Nice. Nice.
I don't know if that'll help with his old +1, but you know.
I mean, if you get hit, at least you have advantage. You gotta get hit though. Oh, good luck.
The wisdom or
Wisdom. So the bear goes up and he's able to just walk right through it.
Oh. Well, then he'll go take another step, and he'll use
How much range does he have?
his movement. It's bear movement.
Is it? Yeah. So I think that's about.
helps.
'Cause I think that's like 60 feet from where he was.
60 feet.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying based off of how the fight started. You guys
Probably
were.
about 40 feet.
Yeah, you guys were a little over 60 feet away, and I know that because he was trying to do the negate spell, but I couldn't do it on anyone because they were over 60 feet away.
Is that what you kept asking?
Yeah, I was like, what's the range on that spell? Because I know it's definitely if it's 60 feet, you can't do it.
Yeah, he's probably like right close to it.
We're still outside.
He's like back. Yeah, probably still outside.
Oh, he's licking that bubble.
Yeah.
But you guys see him. You see him go inside the bubble.
He's like,
He puts his head in.
Yeah. He's able to get inside that bubble.
So since he's not taking an action, he's just gonna ready to dodge action.
Okay. All right.
Callan's Adam.
Callan and Anari.
Okay.
I'll let you be me first.
Cool. Cornelius, I need you to roll a grapple check, please. As I drop this guy, and I turn, and by the dice chose you. And that would be you need to beat a
What's that?
Black guy gonna take attack.
15 plus 18.
Yeah.
32.
33.
No.
It's an athletic check.
Minor reminder when the official D&D rules state over 30 as godlike. Athletics.
What'd you get?
28.
Oh!
And so he'll grab
shit.
you by your head, and then for my bonus action, I'll do what's called Mighty Impel, and I will throw you 30 feet into Isadora. So fastball special you into Isadora.
Can I try and dodge it? I don't
It's
know.
up to you.
How do I do that?
That's literally wise.
So we can do it either.
Dexterity?
We can either do it one of two ways. Either you can try to dodge it, or it's just or he can try to aim to hit you.
I can roll that.
So you
I
can
roll
either
that.
use your AC or you can try to dodge. What would you prefer?
My AC.
Okay, so you dodging is based off whether or not he can hit you with this
Yeah, my
object.
dex isn't like the best thing in the world,
Is
but
this an improvised
For a
weapon?
grapple check? No.
Is Cornelius an improvised
Stop.
weapon?
Yes, he is absolutely an improvised weapon.
That's why I took Tavern Brawl.
Oh crap, I was hoping you didn't.
we already knew that.
Dex 3,
It's been a minute.
21.
My AC is 21.
So I'll let
So,
Shay-
so you look up and you watch these Eldritch blasts hit into this orb, and then you watch the bear charge the orb, and then you just watch your friend Callan drop this guy, turn to Cornelius, and then out of confusing, you just see in a blink of an eye Cornelius flying at you.
Can we see this in the fog?
Oh yeah, if you guys are right here, we'll say by this point the fog is starting to dissipate. It's
Can I see this?
Me moving around generates wind.
probably.
I roll that attack roll.
Okay. Do I take the disadvantage? Or are you giving
It's not
me
disadvantage. You just re-roll it.
Oh, then, so 14 plus 2 plus 7, so 21.
Well, Isadora, you've got advantage on whatever you do next.
Thank you.
Can someone please move Cornelius's miniature
And
into the face
And
of
Croft is where fuckery is afoot.
Yeah.
fuckery is afoot indeed.
Yeah, how much damage are we talking? Am I out?
Yeah, I don't know. That damage is up to you. I wasn't on.
How much do you think he weighs?
What?
Like Cornelius?
Maybe like
200 pounds?
Yes.
Has to be 180.
He's a pretty lean 6-footer.
So we'll say roll 2d12 plus all your regular because it's an improvised weapon, so use your proficiency modifier strength. But 2d12 would be the weapon here.
2d12 plus 9.
And you're raging, so add your rage
14.
modifier.
That's right. 14, 16 plus 9 is 25.
There we go.
Bludgeoning damage.
Hey, someone finally got hurt from y'all's team. Just wanna. I know you're grumpy,
Yay!
but no one's been hurt yet.
And technically, that was only one attack in my bonus action. And so then I'm going to turn to Feria.
I'm in the air.
You're in the air.
No, you're not.
I said I was
She's flying. How far up are you?
not that far.
So he's gonna take
Not
his
that
blade and go, Alakazam.
Nothing brings me out like an Alakazam.
Yeah.
26 to hit.
Yes.
You watch this blade ignite with like radius energy, like just
That and lightning.
just an insane
4
spectacle in the
plus
air.
9,
A very
13,
appropriate
14,
soundtrack for this moment. Just
14, 16 points of damage.
What kind of damage?
Piercing, and then 3 of it would be lightning. And then it would go back to my hand, and that would be my turn.
all right, Anari.
Oh, she's there. I didn't actually
Yeah, fuck.
Oh, jeez.
And alright, I know we're next to you, but Callan's got us covered. Don't worry.
So she's gonna back away near Callan.
Technically, I don't know if y'all are prone or not from that. But
I would think if you just threw my ass across the room, I'd probably be a problem.
I don't know.
Actually,
You know, how do you make an athletics
it's
check?
It's a dexterity check for 18.
Just straight X.
No, save throw.
I don't know. That was a trick shot.
I gotta get to my info.
I'm at 21 with just Dex.
Yeah, that's
fine to die.
Yeah, but you don't know I'm probably
I think people probably sniffed on to Callan being bad.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So you landed.
I'm confused.
Callan asking someone to
I'm fucking confused, man.
Cornelius,
I was over there. I got forced.
I'm not the enemy.
Usually takes me 6 seconds to go 30 feet. I got there in no time.
Roughly 6 seconds.
It hurt a lot, but it was a great way to get across the room.
All right, Anari. Cuddled up next to Callan. What's the move?
Can I at least rage before you guys go in?
No, you can't.
Usually the courtesy will out.
Hey, after the next 2 people, you can do whatever you want.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, just as she said, I'm gonna do a fireball.
Love my
It's gonna hit all
Yeah, did you
y'all.
take the same damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna hit all y'all.
Sick. Except Caehanna.
Oh my god, you have 170.
The bear
Oh, that's right,
probably
she
won't
took
get it,
tough.
so-
It won't
The
hit me.
barrier probably won't get
I've
hit.
had it 5 cons.
No, it'll probably get you.
Will it? Is
Yeah.
it 360? Or is it technically a flat surface kind of thing?
What are you doing?
What is it?
Fireball.
Oh, fireball's a 360. It goes
Is it a sphere?
because it's a little bead
Oh.
that
Yeah,
goes out and then
it's
it
a big ol'
erupts.
boom.
Man, I'm assuming I
So
fell
yeah.
to the ground after I got hit.
Yeah, but
Friendly reminder to anyone with a cloak from Nisha that.
Oh yeah, you have fire resistance.
except for
Technically, she has.
I have I took a feat that
Oh, you said elemental adept, didn't you?
Yeah.
Nerd.
So you're not resistant.
Like I would say again, Adam's power gaming is everybody's problem.
Yeah, I think I'm from that
I
one.
mean, we want that in normal situations,
Yeah,
just not this one.
Anytime fun.
So
What's your saving number though?
18. So you
18
can still
days.
do that. Before I do that, I'm gonna drop y'all's blessing. So if they'll have a blessing, you don't have it anymore.
So am I rolling or no?
Hold on, not yet.
You're on the opposite side.
I got an 18 on the die.
Plus your 6.
Mine's more than that. No, it is 6 flat. Okay.
Wait, so
I meant like your actual blessing.
So that's
Is that what
40 points of fire damage.
Wait.
That's mine.
hold on. So what do I need to roll? A dex
A
save?
dex. Do a dex saving throw.
Cool. I'm gonna need a 16 dex save from you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
What am I need to roll a dex?
Dex 16. Is that a hit flash mix or is it a hit?
Oh,
That's a
right.
resist half damage. Resist half damage.
Okay.
With your
Shit.
advantage.
Also, go ahead and roll your
I
wisdom
rolled
save.
17 without adding.
Go ahead and roll your wisdom save.
How come now you're rolling?
With advantage, because you're still in range.
Well, I have to take those. I'm about to take damage.
His
You're
health
gonna
should be
take
so
knock
hits.
damage.
So 12 fire damage.
You have to beat a 19 level.
12.
What's your wisdom saving throw?
Oh. I really want to be bad. how much damage did I take?
12 fire.
12 fire.
You could think that I would have some resistance to fire, but I don't.
So what happens with
Hold on.
fireball?
She rolls a boatload of d6s.
Well, I'm just wondering about
She
that.
rolled her d6s. It was
I rolled
40
my
damage.
d6s,
Did you do
so you
18?
took
I did.
40 damage.
So I took half, so I took 20.
Why did she take that? Oh, she saved.
I saved.
And then.
How dare she take
I
that?
took half because I wanna.
And then I'm gonna do
I took half.
quicken
No.
spell.
20 and a half.
4, yeah. If you saved, it's 20.
I believe I did. I was 24.
Yeah, you get to get 18.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna do quicken spell and do chain lightning.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's
All
gonna
of a
get.
sudden, we know our characters so well.
That's gonna get all of you.
3, 4,
Yeah.
5.
Is this a save?
That'll be 5.
You're gonna, well, because it's gonna be 30 feet. Well, not you. Unless it gets through the bubble. But
No, like I'm saying, you have to go that way towards everyone when you get fair.
well, no, because it goes. I can hit 3 people.
Why is it like Adam and Tristan could take out the whole party?
Yeah, where's this?
It has to be-
no
it has to
way.
be-
You
so we're
create
just
a
having
bolt
a
of
whole
lightning that
short
oracles
circle.
towards the target. 3 bolts leap out. And then 3 other targets then get it for an additional 30 feet of the first target, so it's gonna expand. So if I get these, I can
You
do
gotta
1,
choose.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can get 6 people, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
3 bolts that leap from that target. As many as 3 other targets.
Just gonna remove myself
Well,
from the
I mean, he has an
fight.
AC,
Yeah.
but as long as he's damage.
Yeah.
then-
So if I do to the center, I'll be able to get everybody.
So you start at 1, and you go to 3, and then each of those go to 3. So you can get a total of 12.
Yeah, so 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm just gonna get everybody.
Okay.
That's another save.
Dexterity.
Dexterity save of 18, so y'all can just do that.
Well, you roll your 10d8, fellow.
Have you done chain lightning before?
Yeah. But
What
we
do you
don't
do
have, I
more?
don't have that many people normally I'm attacking, so it's not as cool.
Man, so they're like, what the
I don't
fuck?
know, man. You had 1, 2, 3, 4,
Well,
5, 6,
hold-
7, 8.
I-
8 just a
Here's the
second ago.
thing, I set myself up to do this to them, alright, but I used my bonus action to bless.
I appreciate your sympathy. Probably be out.
Oh, that's a lot of dice. 58.
Can we talk about why you're rolling on here now?
So-
Oh, I'm real bad at rolling in
If we
person.
save,
Let me
do we
swap
take
to
half?
this.
Yeah.
while
If you
killing
save, you
people.
take half.
58, that'd be 29.
Was that a dex save? Or was it
It's
a.
58 and 29.
29.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still fucking up
Shane's
somehow.
up there like, I haven't done anything for the last 5 minutes.
And then I'm gonna go invisible.
Oh my god!
That's fine.
And I'm gonna go invisible. And,
Just pull it. Just know where you are.
okay.
Obviously within your.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to tell me where you're at.
Can you
Because
see?
I can see you.
Okay.
I
And if
have
you
to
can
do
see
it.
me, I'm just gonna put myself right here.
We just won't.
I mean, don't worry, I'm getting the fuck away from here.
Okay, Isadora.
I brought mimosas. And
I don't need to do anything here. So Isadora, you're up, and then Levi, you're up next.
I gave you cookies.
You know, little.
I love
You
y'all
doing
so
it back?
much,
It's
guys.
my turn.
Caehanna's like, I'm doing
Oh,
great.
sure.
That's
I'm
nice.
sorry.
She's like,
I'm sorry. What you doing?
She's
Isadora?
like, I don't know if I can hear.
I don't know what the spell is.
Wait,
It's
what
not
do you guys-
Prismatic Shield that I was
Yeah,
thinking it
no,
was.
it is.
It might be,
It might be your general invulnerability. It might be the invulnerability.
No, you get that.
It's
The Satan. Mordecai's. Yeah, Satan.
You haven't attacked anybody yet?
Yeah, we can't, like, it can only let. Usually you can only, people can only get in if you let them in. And that takes 10 minutes to set up. It's not even. I don't know what it is.
I'm gonna go pee now.
I'm not sure if I can hear what's going on or if I can hear.
I love you.
Okay.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
cast Psychic
I
Lance
know.
on.
It's like blitz.
Yeah, so can you do an intelligence saving throw?
Sure. That is a 3 plus 0.
Sick. I should have gone to mental prison, but I feel like that would have knocked you out of Trojan. Okay. Well, I know.
At this point, yeah, you shouldn't still know.
What is mental
Dude,
prison?
it's like, it's mental prison, I guess it's still an intelligence save. It's like 5d10, and then anytime you try and move, it's 10d10 more.
Yeah.
Like,
So
that,
you
I
would've
feel
still
like
kept
that
trying
would
to-
fucked you up. 4, 5.
Is it, did you say specifically move or take any actions?
Like, if you move outside of the prison that I set up.
Because I can still throw my blade. So.
I'm still gonna do, yeah, you'd still be able to do that. Okay, so on a failed save, I take 7d6 and is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Did you get a roll for?
I did not pass.
With advantage.
Yeah.
He did not pass. Quit trying to help him. 16, 20, 24. Alright, 24 points of damage for you. And incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Incapacitated by charm, or is it incapacitated for another reason?
It just says is incapacitated until the next turn.
Fuzzy brain until next turn. Shay, I got a question.
What's up, fuzzy brain?
Can I use my item to give me another chance at the saving throw?
Which item?
The bracers.
What do they do again?
They give me a reroll as a saving throw once per day for the charm effect, but I know that I'm charmed at the moment, so.
I would say that next time you take damage, you can.
Well, I just took damage, is why I'm asking.
Oh, then yes.
So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna use it.
I used the last
17.
Yeah.
Because the way I would rule it is like you don't decide to do that, like it just happens.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
It's intelligence.
No, not yours. For the
Oh.
charm effect.
Oh, okay. I did a psychic glance on him.
What's the saving throw for the
Being
19.
Oh my god.
What did he get, an 18?
By one.
18?
So I
Mental
psychic,
warfare.
I psychic glanced him, so he's incapacitated until my next turn.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do a little Eldritch Blast at this little last black circle.
How much damage was it again?
24.
Damn. Nope. Callan's fine.
Well, I was gonna do mental prison on him, but then I was like, nah, it's fine.
No, I meant like his damage. Or like his
Oh.
AC and like his total hit
yeah.
points.
Okay,
I was
so
like-
Eldritch Blast on this guy,
Which one?
The black guy.
the black guy.
Okay.
23,
That hits.
Don't get me wrong, it's fun fighting.
16.
It's hit. 15 is the AC.
Okay, and then that one hits as well.
Cool. He only has 28 hit points, so let me know if you beat that.
Okay, and then maybe I can shoot it at Callan.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Look out, man.
9.
I have to roll an 18, 19, or 20. I am not good at this.
Or kill them.
Or?
So I have 36, so that would be, I guess, 8 more points. So I got 36 points.
Sure.
Okay, for that one. So he's out?
He's gone.
Alright.
If they die, does our spell wear off?
It's from the purple snow.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I think
the plan.
so. I don't know if it says anything specific about it, but that
That's
just
the
makes
plan.
sense. Like it doesn't make any sense for it not to.
I think that would be easier for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. It's concentration. So yeah.
Yeah. But we just can't get to any of them right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know which one.
Yeah.
I'll be able to do sometime tomorrow.
I got,
Yeah.
I got 4 in front of me.
Speaking of, oh, never mind. Levi. I thought it was Caehanna's turn.
No,
It's Levi and then Cornelius.
I really want to shoot you.
Speaking of Caehanna, Levi.
I think this is dome.
Yeah, I'm sure that's it.
You said it was like 10 feet.
It is a 10-foot radius.
20-foot circle.
I'm only about 10 feet tall, I imagine.
Yeah, yeah, spherical radius. Yeah. It's a globe. Globe.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot you with Eldritch Blast.
Ooh. I'm gonna shoot you.
What'd you say?
No.
No.
The other two miss.
He's got big globe energy.
19 AC.
19 AC, yeah, the other two missed, but I got a high.
Alright, let's do it.
8, 16.
Nope. I'm a barbarian. I don't have good wisdom.
It's my favorite.
That's probably why he went for you.
Yeah.
I went for him because I thought he would do the most damage. I didn't even think about the wisdom part.
It's both.
Yeah.
Why did you
Same thing, because you just did 250 damage in one turn the last time. I was like, yeah, she's good against groups.
I mean, I used to push me up against the wall. But
Yeah.
you said 24
I mean, from the baddie's perspective, he just walked up, grabbed a guy, dragged him back, and then you right next, like the next turn, just went lit all of them on fire, did a bunch of damage. They're like, yep, they're the problem.
They're the problem.
And then I'm gonna sprint forward and probably like hang out by the shield and just try and see if I can get it.
Yeah, you can. Are you trying to go through it?
Yeah.
You can go through it.
Okay. Oh, see all these guys, great.
You've not attacked them, though.
I've hit the two middle ones.
With the sunbeam or other thing.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
That's all I can do.
With his new fancy ass gun. Okay, Cornelius then Feria.
So,
Corn
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
It's clobbering time.
Yeah. I'm gonna change my. Well, I usually have a bow, but staff into a warhammer. And I'm gonna misty step above and try to smack down behind him. The bonus action, you misty step up in the air behind him.
They're gonna negate that spell.
Yeah. Lame. Lame. I guess I'll just stand here then. Then I just
This almost never happens, I promise.
Yeah.
Are you in them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you in them? Oh, he stared at them. Okay.
Yeah, I got a front row.
He's
seat.
licking it.
Fine. I will just.
Did you put your shadow on?
He did.
Well, no, the shadows are damaged and ended, so I mean, I could do this and just. This isn't a spell.
Cool.
I don't know if he's gonna negate my natural abilities. I'll put the shadow 15, just on the other side of him right here, and he'll shake his fist begrudgingly. I can't teleport to him. I will just go ahead and rage.
Yeah, you know what? I'm pissed.
You didn't get
Did
yourself.
I use my bonus
Nope.
action to try to do it? Okay.
Nope.
That helps actually.
If so that's the difference between like counterspell, like you use it and they like actively use against you. This one it's like you try to use it and they just stop you. Like you just are unable to. So you
Okay.
still have your bonus action.
No, I use my bonus action to cast my shadow.
No, I'm just saying if you hadn't, you would still have it because you didn't cast it for Misty Step.
We know his action for action surge. Have you used your main action?
No, so I moved, and then my bonus action would be casting my shadow. My normal action would be attack.
Well, don't you have to bonus action to rage?
Yes, I did. So I bonus action rage, but I can use my main action then cast my shadow.
Yeah.
Then do an action surge. But
This is the fun part of D&D.
Yeah.
Really getting into the specifics.
I can't switch with my
So
shadow.
good.
Okay, so
I like the other playlist better.
Huh?
Sorry.
I'm
I
gonna
like
do
the-
this.
I like the
I'm
ma-
gonna
I like the rock
not
better.
raging, cast my shadow. Use my action to switch with my shadow.
Oh,
I'm
sick.
inside the circle. Then I'm
That's
gonna
cool.
action surge.
Are you in
Boom. Now I'm gonna action surge attack.
Okay.
So I'll just do all that. Not raging though. I'm gonna use my warhammer two-handedly. And so it's 2 attacks.
Said you got to level 12, right?
The damage to our friendship is done.
And it costs
And
50.
to our characters.
Hey, you're fine over there like you don't have a lot.
One's a 19, one's a
Half of it's gone.
What's that?
One's a 19.
Because of you.
Is it really just me?
Yeah, just
It's 15 is the AC, so one will hit.
You look at the
Yeah.
graph, right? How
And-
players get. Swisher goes from like keeping up with melee to
That's a fun graph because like barbarians just like they're like
that whole part of it depends on if they get a magic weapon. Like if they get a magic weapon, it goes up. But for spellcasters, it is literally just
I just want meteors.
meteor storm.
don't we all?
It is my favorite spell.
It's my favorite to use against you guys because I just think it's like cool, like theater of the mind. Like yeah, it's like the world is falling on you. It's so cool, and it does like fire damage and bludgeoning damage.
20d6 fire. 20d6.
Yeah, it's just disgusting.
Yeah, why don't you almost get bench from?
You absolutely can. You absolutely can. You just need 9th level spells or 8th level spells. Yeah, it's 9th level.
So I only get one.
You'll get there in this campaign for
I
sure.
only get one of the 15 points of damage with my Warhammer. 200 on that guy.
Okay, which one?
The far right.
Far right. Wow, you guys really haven't touched him very much.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, Caehanna, you're up in their shit. What are you doing?
Oh, I thought Faris. I thought I was too.
Oh, yep, Faria.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and step inside the circle.
Yeah, everyone's able to get in there.
I know I want to be right at the edge. I don't want to be right up on. He is right
Strategic.
on the edge. And then I'm going to Hunter's Mark the farthest one from me.
So the one.
Yeah.
Far right, the one he just hit. Okay.
And I'm gonna hit him twice. Hopefully.
With what?
Arrows. Just regular arrows. One of them is a 17, and the other one is higher than that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the AC is still 15 for these guys.
Right.
So
13.
if you're like know what you're gonna do and roll ahead, just that's the hit level.
Okay, that's good to know.
Aww. Oh.
I will say I was very happy when you did that because that meant that he was now in my range of the fireball. But not happy at the same time.
Didn't intend that. But that was.
Y'all
What is that going on?
Y'all like this.
It's fun.
All piercing.
We're not excited for the next campaign. Except for Jade will be like, yeah.
All right, Caehanna.
Okay.
Remember, you got action surge, girl.
Okay, I'm gonna move right here between these two. I'm gonna do. Well, first I'm gonna do insight for fighting. It's a bonus action. So I do insight check against your deception check.
For what?
Insightful fighting.
Oh.
Against a deception check?
Yes, insight against contested deception. Is that a good one?
24.
Let's see what I know. Needs to be good. Okay. Alright, so what is it?
Hard to read. You've never had to like get a tell off of someone with tentacles.
I've never had to read Baby Boy.
She was from the Feywild.
Feywild, man. You don't know.
Saw it.
Okay.
What are these? Oh, these are
I'm
those
gonna do-
pretzels.
Yeah, this is what I thought. I'm gonna do lunging attack. So can I get both of them nicely? Because I can get 2 feet.
I feel like you can do that.
Sure.
Try to make it as quiet as possible as you open up dots.
Movie's about to start.
Doing great.
Which two are you hitting?
The one I'm these two. This one and this one.
Lunging through.
Lunging this one
I
and
think
that
those
one.
are the two that are dominating.
I'm not sure which one it is.
No, not this one. That one's the one who did the sphere.
Okay.
It's the one on the far left. I don't need to tell you guys. You should have been paying attention.
Yeah. No, this one had the dome. This one definitely. I just
Yeah.
don't know which one of those two.
Because it was all telepathically, so like you guys would have no idea which one did
What I
what.
meant to say during my turn was, as a victim of Willoughby, I detected somebody's being fucked with. I know it's not them.
I could just they both clouded eyes.
Yeah.
17 plus 12.
You definitely would probably just like glaze over and
It'd be like ah!
God is curing me with no expression on his face.
Not joy, not anger.
I can't tell if he's happy or sad that he's doing this to me.
The small partner still doesn't know I'm actually just doing this to them.
Did you do something you already got in it?
What do we do now?
So,
Rush something? Oh.
Yeah. And these things are
Don't worry.
good as shit.
okay, so 13 damage, and then the other one is 17.
13, 17.
That is one
Did you do cold damage?
Nope.
Oh my god, you did 17 to the one in the middle?
Yes.
Nice.
1 cold damage to this one over here.
So 14 to that one.
14 total.
One more cold.
So 18.
Wait, which other one?
She forgot cold.
I forgot cold.
There's 2 attacks because.
Sure, so how much did you do to the one on the left?
14.
14
total.
1 cold. 18. 1 cold.
Oh, so you added 1 to each of those.
Yeah.
They do concentration checks for them.
I just did them. That's what I was rolling for. That's why I was trying to figure out why it didn't matter with the 1 extra damage.
These guys are
So
really.
you're still concentrating on
Yeah, they're really good at concentrating. That's like their whole thing.
All
Great. I love
Oh, okay, fun times. It's their turn. Well, not the black caps. They're all gone.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do? The one on the left is gonna walk up to Caehanna and Feria.
our left.
Sorry, my left. Adam's got me. And is going to swipe at you with the claws.
Which one is he swiping or what is he?
First is going to be Feria. Feria does a 14 hit. I don't think it does. And then the second one is going to be towards Caehanna. That's a 16 plus 4. 20. It hits. That one's going to hit you for... I'll just take the damage. It'll be 14 cold damage as you feel like the cold touch like grabs into your skin as it like claws into you. So 14 cold damage. And you guys watch, and you, Caehanna, you watch as he does that. You see like some of the like warmth from your like yellow skin go into his skin, like go in up his fingers into his body, and it looks like he like rejuvenates a little bit.
Oh, great.
Maybe space.
Blue, guys.
And then it is going to turn to where it's hitting everyone here. What is that? 60-foot cone. So it should be able to hit pretty much all of you guys.
Yeah.
And then I need... I mean, everyone kind of in that fucking line right here. Yeah, so he's doing a cone, so it's going to be like... Everyone needs to do a... Actually, no, he can't do that. Never mind. He can't do that. No. The one in the back is also going to slide up a little bit and do the same thing to both Caehanna and Feria.
Oh, is he gonna try and go around, or is he like?
Just going to go through.
Okay.
These cups are wide, but there's room to go through there.
Is that where you want him?
Yeah, I mean, he's not on that side of them. They were going to stay behind.
Yeah, just right here.
Okay.
Just imagine he's like going through. Those things are like they're top heavy. I miss Feria again. We go for Caehanna. Oh, they both suck. No. With advantage, all of them, they suck. Okay. That one also can't do anything. This one.
The far right for you, far left for us.
No,
Yeah.
assuming this one.
Yeah, the dead center, the one that Adam just touched, is going to...
That's the one who's doing the no movement.
He's going to do the cone. He's going to do the cone at... It's a 60-foot cone.
So is he going this way or is he going that way?
That's what he's trying to do. That's what I'm trying to decide.
One dip or 2?
I kind of want to get...
I mean, technically, never mind.
He goes triple
Don't help them.
No, I mean, he's on my team. What do you think?
If you back up, you'll get more.
Yeah.
Because the code line is. But then you might actually hit the other.
No, it's only people I choose.
So there you go.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll back up. Oh, to take an attack of opportunity from Caehanna. Caehanna, go ahead and roll an attack of opportunity.
Adam, you're still on our team. Callan may not be, but Adam, you are.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Shut up.
Go ahead and roll damage on that. This sucks. I should never listen to Adam.
I'm sensing he's low.
Wow. 4.
He's dead. Go ahead and take that one off. The globe goes away.
Heather,
This one?
Yeah.
Heather, do you also remember to add your damage for like your strength modifier
Is the
and
dome
stuff like
gone?
that?
Yes, the dome is
Dome
gone.
is gone.
Yeah. So like it's dice plus whatever modifier you use.
Right.
So if you roll 4 on the dice, what's your strength modifier?
It doesn't matter because he's dead.
He had 1 hit point.
Yeah.
When you
He had 2, and then she's like, "Oh, I forgot the cold damage." Like, "Oh, how much was it?" She's like, 1. And I was like, "Cool."
It's 1d10 plus 9.
That's why he was gonna risk getting rid of the. He was gonna lose concentration to do
She was doing
the
that
count.
Okay, that's what I was making sure. It's like.
All right.
but it wasn't
Dome is
just-
gone, everybody.
Ooh.
Now we can hit the rest of these purple people. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so the one on the far right,
Yeah.
he's gonna do that same move. He's gonna back up. He's gonna take attack of opportunities, probably from
Levi and
Levi.
Shadow.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll on that.
Cornelius.
It was cobblers, dude.
It's clobbering time.
Oh yeah, it's Shadow.
15.
Is there AC?
27. 27 points of damage?
Yeah. Oh no, that's to hit.
All right, go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, so if I'm shooting with the Radiance of Soul, do I get 1d10 plus 2d8 and 2d8?
I need to look at the thing.
Yeah, it looks crazy.
Looks crazy.
I'll be honest. It sounds probably like some shit I do. Wait. So what's your question?
So, which damage type am I rolling?
It's both. You roll 4d8. 2 of the d8 is radiant. 2 of the d8 is fire.
Oh, okay, so there's okay.
So it is as much as
13 points of poison damage because he casts.
Okay.
So 6 radiant and 7 fire.
Oh, also an extra 2d8 of radiant
2, 8,
because he's undead.
9.
So what's the total? Because I lost track for
9,
sure.
7, 6, plus your 1d10, plus your dex modifier.
13, 22.
9, 30,
31.
10, and
So
18.
18.
On that last one.
So 9, 18, 25, 31, 31, I think.
Plus your 13.
Is it? Yeah.
the alive.
Yo, backing up is a bitch in this game. I'm telling you, I'm telling you what.
24 points on just attack up too.
God
Yeah, mostly you.
damn.
Mostly you.
Oh yeah, that.
Great speed.
Yeah, that gun you have is literally meant for these types of fights. Like it's undead and fiends. Like do that damage.
It's like backing up. You're like,
That's what just happened. He's gonna do the cone, so I need everyone in that 60-foot. I would say honestly, Feria and Caehanna are not in this. It would just be
Levi,
folks.
Shadow, Cornelius, and Bear.
yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get Srev back there. I don't think that's. I think it's out of 60 feet. Yeah, it's close, but definitely those 4.
Oh, not me either.
It's gonna be an intelligence save.
I think he might.
Nope.
Well, really glad I got it.
Definitely
I'd say
not.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Yeah, you get him.
not
Oh,
me?
so I won't get Isadora, but it looks like I'll get. Do I get Melicroft up there too? Melicroft's like, wait a second, I wasn't involved.
Because he's up on the second story. So.
Yeah. No, okay, so everyone except for you guys know who you are. Roll a intelligence saving throw. This one's a little easier than some of the other ones.
Well,
It's not this
I'm
easy.
marked as inspiration. and I use them.
Sure.
Get rid of that.
What's that?
It's not this easy.
Huh?
What is it?
14.
Like, what is the what's happening? Is it a charm? Is it fear? Is it I'm still counter charming, so
Stunned. It's gonna be stunned and psychic damage.
yeah.
Yeah, 14, 39.
That's not gonna do it.
Don't worry, I use my inspiration on a roll 1.
Nice.
Welcome to my life.
I should roll all the app just like you.
I just did and got a really good roll for this damage.
Let's see what it landed with. Intelligence. No, it was 2.
All right. Who rolled over a 14?
I'm gonna keep my hands down.
Whoa.
So everyone who did not roll over a 14 is gonna be stunned for 1 minute. They also take 46 psychic damage.
And mass is at 23.
It'll be 23, but you're not stunned.
You're not stunned.
No, it's not stunned. I did not hear that.
You guys will be able to resave after the end of your turn. Those who are stunned right now, not right now, but you will be able to at the end of your turn. You'll be able to do a save.
Can I use?
No.
I use inspiration to reroll. I use Indomitable to do another. Can I say that?
Be sure.
Alright.
I mean,
There's lots of chances out here. And I rolled a 4.
You're doing great.
I rolled a 1, a theoretical 2, and a 4.
you're number 1 in our hearts, Cornelius. Okay.
At least I bring humor.
That was that guy. Melicroft.
Okay. I'm gonna Misty Step to here. And then I am going to jump off this level that I'm on into this space, which is with my homie. 1, 2, 3. I'm up to homeboy here. I will smite him for 37 total damage. 18 of it is radiant. Is he considered an elder evil at all? I didn't think so.
Which one? This is the far right. You're over there, right?
You're
He's dead.
Okay, and then so I moved 3.
I love when
So
someone dies. Mandy has a sense of
1, 2.
Dude.
I'm up to this guy,
Like, just
and I
in case he
do
might come back.
30 total damage to this guy, 13 of which is radiant.
What are you doing to do the damage?
I'm smiting again.
Freya's sword.
With
Yeah, that's
Freya.
gonna hurt. That's gonna be him. That's 30 total.
30 total, 13 is radiant.
Is he dead? Is he alive?
You still haven't been hit as much as
Is
the
he
other one.
concentrating on anything?
Anari.
Free?
Yes!
Did he
Let's
pass?
go.
Huh?
Let's go.
Did he pass?
No,
That's what?
Nara's free.
Anari's free.
Oh, okay.
We
My
don't
bad.
just cheer.
I was so like, that would... Okay, good.
He has advantage on that, and he rolled a natural 1 and a 4. So
Beautiful. I would have made him roll.
even with his, it would not have mattered. I mean, technically, he can re-roll. Just not worth it. It's not worth it. They're gonna die in the next round. Let's be honest. And the reason I say that is Shrev is up. It's your turn
Oh, yes. Go ahead.
to do things. Why are you staring at me like that?
So I'm gonna go over to Callan. Right.
That's what I heard. I mean, you technically don't know that you don't know where Isadora is, or not Isadora, where Anari is.
No, I have no idea, which is fine. I'm gonna tell Callan. Friends are easier to kill alone, and I'm gonna cast teleport on us. Hopefully, to persuade him into being a willing creature for this teleport.
Well, he
I'm
can't.
He's
incapacitated. I don't
incapacitated
think
right
I
now.
can say either one. So,
I'm sure he succeeded.
Probably. I'd say it's an autos. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it'd be an
I'm
autos.
incapacitated. Like that, like that.
I mean, willing in the sense of like you as a creature, are you willing to? It's not really like a thought process you have to have.
I mean, sure, yes. Like,
You're not willing.
yeah, I'm not willing.
Alright. So your call. I'm gonna take us to the harbor though.
Okay.
So you
So consent.
Okay.
So the harbor you guys were just
Okay.
at?
Huh?
The harbor you were just at?
And we're gonna. It's just me and you, buddy.
No, it's not.
Well,
No,
it's
it's
me
not.
and you, and then a bunch of pirates.
I still
Yeah.
can't move.
There's a bunch of Corsairs there, and they see you guys poof in, and you see Scylla, and you see Leonard, and you see a bunch of the other like Corsairs that were just there at this meeting before you guys like bamfed away and like went to go save, and they just see you two here like.
You just teleported a fucking giant.
Oh yeah, because he's huge
Like,
right now.
I'm
Huh?
literally 25 feet tall. Just.
Yeah.
He's too familiar with it.
No, we're exactly where I want us to be for after this. So technically, I can't break your domination while you're on the same plane as this person. So you're still wanting to fight me, but Good luck.
I think you're wanting that.
Oh yeah, he wants to die.
He's just like, yeah.
You didn't help us. You did that to hurt you.
You're gonna be really confused when he's like, alright, attack me. And I'm gonna be like,
You saw Cornelius get like thrown into me, and you're like, oh, lucky.
That looked like a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, Trey. So it's Callan's turn next. However, that is not the however I was going for. That is a good point. However, Callan, in your incapacitated state, and Srev, as you have teleported out to a different perspective outside of this fog, you see the giant wingspan of a white beast, like scouring over the city, and he sees, and you watch him just dive, tuck his wings and dive in, and everyone down here hears the shriek above.
Yes! Bjorn!
Luckily, it's over there. I thought he was hitting us.
I was like,
oh, we just.
I was here about to fight again.
Now, you guys can just see him because you're out of the smoke. He comes swarming in and lands, and he is grown in size. The figurine does not do justice. He is
Is he like Alcalante size?
close. Yeah, he's gargantuan. He is a gargantuan beast now. He's very, very big. He barely fits in the street. Like he lands, he's like up there with like large adult going into ancient dragon size. And he slams down, and there's a crater all around, and you guys just feel a chill as he lands and brings cold air with him. The two purple-eyed beings look over and see him, and Bjorn is going to hop up and kind of slam down with his talons and make a talon attack on both of them. He's going to do it one on the first one.
47 cold damage.
It's going to hit. And on the second one, literally rolled the same thing. Both are going to hit. I'm just going to roll on here.
Heard cheering. We all die.
Bjorn is here.
Bjorn.
See?
Bjorn.
We.
Are they dead now?
No, the opposite. So I rolled 12d8, which sounds like a lot online, and I rolled 6 ones.
Oh my god.
It was a total of 30 damage, which is very disappointing. He hasn't attacked anything in a while. He hasn't had to. He's getting his bearings back.
He's more getting to see Mom.
Yeah, so 30.
Isn't your mom right now? Maybe like she's still off this little group. For sure, yeah.
And then he's gonna attack the other one. Gonna do the same thing. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen that yet, but she is. That's more like it. That's gonna be 74 damage. And Callan, your mind becomes less hazy, and you're no longer tethered and feel like you need to kill an attack. You see.
I thought it was. I was like, literally, like, I'd be laughing at everyone's sure.
Okay. And
My turn.
yeah, next is gonna be an Ari.
Yay!
This one's dead, you said?
Nope.
No one's dead?
No one's dead.
Oh, you failed this concentration. That makes sense.
I don't want to mislead you. They're very fucking close. In my head, Bjorn was going to come in and kill them both, and then they both.
And then he didn't.
And then he didn't. So he's just there to scare him.
Does 19 hit?
Yes, it's 15 is AC.
9. Okay, so there's 1.
Which one are you going for? Just point.
Well, we'll start with this one.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna do Scorching Ray. So there's 1 that hits.
I've been told it's a ray that scorches.
Oh yeah, dude.
14 plus I have my. Yeah, so that one hits because I have my blessing. So 4 plus 10 plus that. 2 hits.
Ray Charles. Ray Gun. Scorching Ray. Ray Dar. Let's keep it
Another
going.
one hits. 3.
Ray gun.
And Ray J. Who can
Ray
the
J.
love.
That one hits.
The wonderful
Okay,
dynasty
four.
that is the Kardashians.
How much was
2
it?
to 6 each, babe.
Hold on. I'm on my 4th level.
Do you think it was? Do you think it was more or less than 11?
Is it more than 11?
Okay, no.
I mean, she could roll less. It's tricked it. So.
Don't judge me.
How many total dice are we doing?
4. So I did 4. I had to make sure they all hit.
4 rays.
So 4
18
scorching
six.
rays. Now. Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong.
How much do they scorch?
Ooh, no.
We do 8, 2, 4, 6, 8.
Ray, Leota.
All right,
She got
so
32.
30. So I should know. Is there just 32 life for this one?
He said 11, babe.
11 for this one? Okay, so we'll just
So
subtract
yes,
that.
No, please let me.
So how much is this one?
Get off.
More than 11?
They're more than 21?
No.
And that one's gone. So she came to, and she's like,
Fucking live it.
she's like, die. Just like flank, and only one hit each.
And you guys watch. You guys.
After she had chain lightning, like she was like, "I'm gonna pull this out at the right moment," and then
Yeah. You guys watch Bjorn, like, spread his wings out and squawk, and just give out a. He doesn't growl like a dragon, but he has like a very intimidating squawk.
I want to fly up to his face.
Yeah, you get up there and he's huge, and he does the thing where he kind of like tilts his head down and he sees you and kind of like leans his head in. You can tell he's been waiting for your return.
Just throw my arm
Yeah, as you
around
throw your
him.
arms around his beak, you can't get all the way around his head, but because his head is probably 15 feet like long, like he's big.
Goodness.
When I say gargantuan, I mean he's like
He's like top of her.
he's like 60 feet tall. He's big.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He's like barely fitting on this.
Trust me, I already have some in my cart to like get a new Bjorn because that's not big enough. Because like I sound like this guy on Etsy makes like a really cool like gargantuan size phoenix, and I would just do it ice colored just like I did him. So
That is cool.
depends if we continue to use Bjorn. I feel like we will. I probably will buy it.
Feel like you will.
You're dangling a gargantuan ice phoenix in front of us.
as a pet. As a pet.
Power Rangers. Do, and who's like,
So yeah, big boy. You like hug around his beak, and then you kind of see behind that he's like, you see on his chest he has like this leather strap around his chest that goes around his wing, and you look back and see across his icy scales that there's a woman on the back, and you immediately recognize as Cornelius's mother, and she looks like she hasn't aged a day. In the much longer than that.
Yeah.
Like
millions of years.
She should be a genius by now.
And she sees you, and just immediately her jaw just drops. And in that open jaw, you still see the teeth.
Well, that explains.
Yeah.
Just a nice little.
Yeah.
Nice to see you again. It's been a while.
And she looks down and sees everyone here, including a few extra people. And immediately she's like, Bjorn, and like tapping Bjorn, and he like crawls down to. It's difficult for him to get low enough to like let her off. So he gets as low as she can, and she jumps off. Immediately sees Cornelius, sees the rest of you. She's like, I cannot believe this is happening. This is incredible. How are you all alive?
I'm wondering the same thing. I thought when we killed that one guy, it was a vampire anymore.
I thought so too.
Oh, this is...
She's like, Cornelius, I'm so happy to see you.
Very happy to see you as well, but I'm so glad you survived, and I see you've done well with Bjorn.
Thank you for taking care of him.
Oh, he's taking care of me, darling. He has been my main companion over the years. So I take it you all have news.
You considered Bjorn your child when he's older than you now.
Yes. Absolutely.
Sorry, it's a quickly walking
I'm just
thing.
trying to pet him and just too big.
I feel like technically speaking, even though he comes to an egg form, he was already older than she was. He's been around the whole time.
Also,
He's just double aged.
his mother's technically taking care
That's true.
Damn.
But I still love this big boy. He's my
Inari.
boy. Quit ruining this for me, Inari.
Just swing it back.
Yes, very financial life. I mean, we've had a very interesting meeting with gods. We found out Callan is like half deity. We found
Callan is gone.
You're pointing to the air.
Oh yeah.
Where is Callan? Shred is not really. We have lots of news, but apparently we're missing the biggest pedest
Where is
motherfucker on the team.
Well,
He is
Um,
a hot mess.
if you were able to speak with the gods, did you? I assume you must have asked about the time dilations. My calculations have been coming up to this moment. You must have asked, right? That's why you were there. That's why you came back. That's the only reason you could have come back in this timeline.
It's a lot more difficult to explain than that, and we didn't have a for sure answer. But I can maybe show you what's possible, given to me by the gods. If you were there, maybe you'd understand it.
It's a bit disappointing. But it's almost like it's a new time. There's new adventures to be had, I suppose. With Kedron passed, I assumed my age would catch me, and it never did. Don't know what that means.
You got me beat. You're the first vampires I've ever come across. So.
But that's what's interesting, isn't it? Because I'm not. I have no lust for blood. I have no need for shadowed places. I don't follow the rules. I'm me, just unaltered.
Go by true brother rules, she's a god.
I mean, is there a chance, a possibility that you've fallen out of the timeline you were meant to be in, so you're not subject to the timeline rules of where you came from?
I don't know, I really wish my creator had never really gotten involved with time travel, because it makes it very complicated.
Speaking of complicated time travel.
I mean, in our purview, we've only been gone for like
4 years.
Yeah, weeks.
No.
Even within the group, it's like, no, it's like 4 years.
It's been 4. It's been 4 years.
I'm not sure we're getting that from. We've been gone for a couple of weeks. Maybe at best 2.
Okay. Well, there's a bit of a disconnect of what I went through and what you guys went through.
Well, I mean, if she's presumably been hanging around for millions of years since we faced those dinosaurs, how did you even make it out of that situation? We saw her. At this point.
Well, the sweet boy carried me, took me back to the cave where I stayed for an eternity, it seemed, and then civilization caught up to us, and, well, it seemed to kind of go by in a flash through a hibernation state that Bjorn was able to put us in.
Oh, so you haven't been active since recently? Or?
Oh, a few thousand years, sure, but
Then maybe you can tell
a
us
few
about-
we were awoken about 2,500 years ago. It was a big event that shook the world.
Yeah.
The gods were fighting. There was some being that they don't even really speak about anymore named Orion that I suppose came back and created a fuss, and the effects of that
I know nothing about that, literally.
the effects of that had quite an impact on the rest of the world. So it happened down south, but it still affected us quite a bit.
I think what we're dealing with here might affect the rest of the world as well, Mother. I mean, we were sent back from the heavens, so we were able to use the particular item we got previously, and we're now the chosen like prophecy of some way to save this world. I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, but this place looks like shit now.
It doesn't have the same gravitas that it used to, I suppose. But my homestead has been a cave for millennia, so I suppose I have no complaints. The structure.
That's good. I'm at a loss for words. I mean, she get up on the bird.
Well, I suppose we have a lot to catch up on. I'm happy to continue on with you all, or if it's best that I continue my research, I'm happy to take Bjorn and go and come back when you need me.
Well, I suppose my curiosity is, what research have you found out? Like, what have you done since the time that you've...
For the most part, I've abandoned the idea of going back to changing the timeline, knowing that I needed the approval of the divine, and I wasn't going to get that. So we've been mainly focused on studying the movements of the Astral Brotherhood, and it seems interesting because they've expanded quite a bit since our last time here. Now they're more of a regime, of an empire of sorts. They have hundreds of thousands of followers, and across this world and other planes of existence.
Well, that's actually good news. We'd like to know as much as you can give us, because, well, I mean, good news, I guess, is that, well, she knows so much more about it now than we do. We aim to kill, or take care of the Astral Brotherhood, as well as small foes, Lenora, if she's still around. We're kind of still open questions about if she's still alive.
She is.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
She is. They call her the Empress.
Good. Glad she survived.
She's thriving in her role.
Well,
She's on the what I believe they call the ceremonious court.
I don't know what the hell that is.
They don't either, I don't suppose. I think they're just trying to play the part of being better than others, but it's essentially the founding fathers of this Astral Brotherhood. Kedron used to be a part of, so
Right,
followed.
yes, and we had the picture with all of the people involving you and Father as well.
Many of them are dead, but Aura is still a big piece of that puzzle. The queen of the unseated court in the Feywild. Now more than ever, I suppose.
Who else is on the court?
Who would you know?
The people we don't. I'm
Well,
curious.
Lenora Aztec, Empress, she, for the most part, runs the show. She's the face of the Brotherhood.
Empress?
Empress Lenora Aztec. And then she has her, well, they call him Empire. We all know him as the disgusting Valcor, but he pulls the strings, the Night Stalker. He's gone by many names. Now it seems to be Empire or the Emperor. But him and Lenora run the material plane, and Aura is the triangle of power, I would call it.
Do you know where Valcor and Lenora are?
For the most part, yes. They stay within their dwelling.
Jeez.
Are you familiar with an ancient city, Shikoku? It was a relic, but it was used to more formalize the following of a god. Gosh, what was her name?
Eratok.
That
Her name
is.
is Eratok.
Yes, her name was Eratok. Yes, and I believe they've taken over.
Bloody home.
Yep, they definitely are in your home. If you're from that city, yeah, they've essentially taken it over and fortified.
Pacing at this point, and
They've heavily fortified the city. Whole village really has turned into a militant fortress. You can almost see it from here at times. It's enormous.
I wonder if she's weakening.
Want them to be there.
You said you were in a cave. Where are you and Bjorn stay? Is that what you
Oh, Mythfrost, of course, yeah.
Okay.
That's where Bjorn feels most comfortable, and I want to accommodate. I'm comfortable anyway, you see, so if baby Bjorn wants to be in his lair, then I'm happy to accommodate. He keeps it warm for me in isolated spots. This is fun. I haven't really had conversation with many over the years, so.
Do you happen to know anything about how the Brotherhood is moving in and out and taking people? Why they're doing that? You said you've been researching their movements. Is there any pattern to it?
Seems so Valkor, the Night Stalker, he seems to have advanced beyond just mortal magic and arcane. He seems to be able to influence things beyond what can be learned in a book.
I'm gonna gesture towards the squid face thing.
Yeah,
Anything to do with these?
I'd imagine some sort of, mind link of their beings that they create, their army, their mutants, their thrall. They seem to create this link in their mind and cannot be, at least to my knowledge, cannot be broken aside from death. So when they come and take, I assume they're taking beings to be added to that army. Luckily, it's mainly just here in Asheroth. They seem to don't really have much of an influence outside of the city. For some reason, they really seem to. I don't know if it's maybe they're waiting to get to a size before they expand north or south, but as of right now, it seems the villages and farmlands of Mythfrost, at least, do not seem very affected. At least, beside just from lack of trade.
What is Mythfrost doing?
It's where I call home. Sort of. I look at it from my home.
Well, my house being taken over by filth and rodents. I was very quickly to deem this situation. So if you don't mind this friendly reunion, we maybe go gather wherever Callan is and move forward with this council.
Council?
Troy, why the fuck did you teleport us?
And now we shift over to.
Why are we here?
Troy's got his rapier, he's still poking you, hoping.
One damage.
I'm just like a bandit. Just stop.
Very nice one.
no, there's no way you're getting it back.
You're like, "Sure."
Not even a little bit.
Scylla is looking at you both. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
This is your king.
I've been told.
Yeah, I know. We're running away.
You ran away.
Well, not running away. More like secluding us to be our own little fight club.
This is what you plan to bring to us. Yeah, she watches you, shrinks down.
No, but
I don't know if I want to join this.
Well, there's a cloud of ancient illithids. It's a whole thing.
This seems a bit odd.
I'm sorry. I really don't know.
Oh, yeah, y'all didn't meet yet.
Yeah.
Admiral
Remember I tried
Admiral
to pitch that
Scylla.
there was a king, but he wasn't there.
Callan,
Admiral Scylla.
Callan.
I'm the leader of the Corsairs, the Azure Corsairs.
I'm Callan Shazara.
So you're the one she spoke of. And this is the sort of rambunctious lifestyle you plan to bring peace to
I
this?
wish to bring peace back to my home, but I must start with some chaos.
Make a persuasion roll with advantage.
That's well said.
Yeah.
You gotta start with zero.
I liked it.
Thank you!
Oh, yeah.
Okay, plus 5 for persuasion. Yep, so 24.
1 and a 19.
Wow.
Indeed, you're correct. Most new sailors don't get their legs for years. Chaos is exactly what we expect, so...
And there will be
Okay.
Hunter.
I'll see you tomorrow at high noon.
I'll stick out my hand.
She'll shake it. And you'll just watch all of the Corsairs around just kind of bow their head. Like, as she, like, gives the approval, like, by shaking your head. Bow. Kind of tip their little hats. Because, of course, they're all wearing little hats.
And then I'll turn around and I'll kind of grab Shred by the collar. Just
Like a grandma by the ear. Just,
Yeah, come here. Your shut up. Like, gosh, you took that very sensitively, and then I'll teleport us back.
and now you see a fucking gargantuan ice phoenix.
Bjorn!
Well, unfortunately, I'm out of teleports.
He's like, oh, he's a friend. Fuck.
Speaking of Callan, right on cue.
What did I miss?
I don't know.
Sorry, by the way.
Fuck you.
We got to some meat on you.
I mean, I'll get over it, but that.
He's got enough meat on him, then. I felt it.
So, is there anything else you guys want to do before the councils, or anyone else you want
Is there
to?
any we
still
got
haven't got a
Callan.
Short rest.
There is the silver serpents, and there is the
The magic people.
Yeah.
magic people, the arcane collective.
I mean, I would like to take a rest. 'Cause
I would
it's
love a
an
short
hour
rest.
50 at once.
Yeah, we can take. This was mid-afternoon. You guys can
I'll
take
give
it.
my little performance.
Okay.
Short rest?
Yep.
I would imagine a short
We
rest.
could take a break as well.
I do want to I want to cast speak with animals on Bjorn.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Okay.
But and then we'll
It'll
take a
just be
quick break.
I just
Yeah, then we'll
wanna,
take a quick break.
I just want to ask him like how he's been, and also like that I'm sorry I couldn't bring him through the portal. That I tried really hard. And I'm sorry.
It happens.
Oh.
You were missed.
You were missed as well. I'm very happy to hear you're okay and see that you're okay. You're huge.
I am. I will be able to protect you much better now, Mother.
On all of y'all's hit die that you do, it's an extra D8.
Why?
Because I'm doing Song of Rest. So when we do a short rest, when you use hit die, you get an extra D8 on that hit die.
I'm good. I'm full. So if you do short
I'm
rest.
sorry I wasn't able to get here sooner to protect you against these scum.
You have nothing to be sorry for. You were doing your best, and I'm just happy we're here together now. And I'm happy that you can protect yourself now too. I'm gonna do what I can to make sure that you won't have to, but you got that better than I do now.
I'm pretty low right now. I have 13.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a quick break.
Can I just like.
Okay, we're back.
No.
We have done a short rest, I think the first time in this entire campaign.
Yeah.
No, we've done it once. One other time.
So you guys are all feeling the like slight disappointment of what a short rest feels like.
I am not personally.
Sparkling water.
I promise when I can cast more spells again, it won't feel useless.
Well, as you all are at the brink of uselessness, yes, you guys take a few minutes and kind of patch each other up and get healthy and eat some food or whatever it is that you do to do the short rest. What do you guys want to do next? So Bjorn and Anala can't really go with you because he's big booty. Where do you guys want to send
Space
him?
at the castle for you to kind of next until we get there.
Is that where you'd like us to go? Meet you at the
Having a
that
giant
peninsula
ice
that
phoenix as a back end is
adds
pretty
some
great.
intimidation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Bjorn.
Or an immortal being.
Okay,
That works.
Bjorn. It's time for us to look tough. Okay. He's like. So she climbs back up, and he doesn't even flap his wings at first. He just jumps. You just see that he feel the power of his legs. He just jumps, and as he gets up, he goes and just flaps. And as he,
A nice cooling mist.
oh yeah, since he's been in your presence, the temperature has dropped about 30 degrees. So it has been like nice and cool and brisk the entire time he's been in the area.
Not my favorite temperature.
It's borderline cold. Yeah, so you guys have the Arcane Collective and the Silver Serpents are the two that you guys haven't.
Silver
Silver Serpents.
What do we have in the
We're
day?
doing the magic with the blast.
A decent amount, probably 3-4 hours before like sunlight goes.
Silver serpent?
Probably like 3 or 4 hours before like sun falls. But luckily, you guys are kind of already out here where the Silver Serpents typically lay. That they're kind of in the slums area, so you guys are pretty close to, Soreb will be able to find somebody who kind of fits the bill as a serpent,
Being our touring guide.
What do they do? The thieves guild?
So, Silver Serpents, big intimidating guys, probably should go there.
Mhm.
Smart people, arcane people, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all got, but
Serpents are like mischievous kind of thieves, kind of like very similar to Silver or the Crimson Dawn. They're a little more.
Talk down on us.
Yeah, they would be more like if you were looking at the oh my god, what's it called? The different types of beings, like lawful good, lawful evil, sort of that scale. Yeah, if there was like an alignment like neutral zone for like being a thief and like doing things against the law, the Crimson Dawn would be more the good, and then the serpents would be more the evil. But they still both steal and do bad shit.
yeah, but some for necessity. Chill out.
This is just shade giving exposition. This is not. No one's speaking any of this out loud. So like a lot of you guys don't. The only people who like know this right now is going to be you and then Callie, who's still with you guys.
We could split. It was a dangerous option.
I don't like this option.
What are the chances we get 2 fights?
I don't think the wizards are gonna be
Right, and I almost didn't get
Sorry.
them on our side.
It seems like you did a wonderful job.
Oh yeah, I just talked to him. Sorry.
Great, she does not think I'm lying.
Well,
Hopefully.
She does it now.
I can take a group of intelligence. I'm sure they'll find me quite.
Grace is a better word.
Are you sure you do not want to go to the Thieves Guild? They might find you interesting.
It's an easy mode.
I think someone of like intelligence.
Why don't we just have Isadora dress up as Callan and you can have Tyrion first?
What is visibly shorter?
Well, find some wood blocks to stand on something.
I remember correctly, you are a brother. I think so.
Nice.
I don't know if you realize you just made a joke.
Well,
All the fellas are looking at each other like,
I mean, we have a whole day still, so the class is tomorrow. I think. Let's just go. We can go as a group to some circles.
Maybe they will be quick to come to our side. I said maybe.
If we offer them shred.
don't look at me.
Don't you want to die?
Well, yeah, but that's different.
I want to die. I don't want to be murdered.
Yeah.
now he wants to die on his own terms.
Please.
So, you guys trying to go to the Silver Serpents? All right.
Yes.
So it doesn't take you guys long to kind of find some of the crew here. These guys are dressed mainly in kind of dark grays and blacks. They're again pretty pretty intertwined with the Crimson Dawn. Like there's quite a bit of them that sort of all hang out together. They just have different ideologies, you know. So after a short while, you're able to kind of get pointed in the right direction. We'll skip the whole like, do you know the boss scene? We'll just say you guys eventually are able to do that. But yeah, after a few conversations with other members of the guild, they point you in the direction of a what's his name or her name, Thalindra Shadow. Yeah,
Shadow?
yeah. You get the idea that the last name is made up.
I do like all these women being in charge. They seem to have it right.
Thalindra,
Correct.
you guys are brought into their keep. I'd say everyone's here, right? Even is Callie also here? Or do you think? Okay, I was like, I didn't know if you sent her back to the Crimson Dawn keep, like to rest. Okay, so everyone is brought in, all 10 of you, and you see a very tall and slim builded woman. She calls herself the mistress, but she introduces herself as Thalindra to you. And how may I help you?
She human, elf?
Elf.
Don't look at me.
You don't want to lead this time, Andrew?
Callan, I think it's very important that you lead this.
So I've heard rumors that there's a council meeting tomorrow.
Oh, look, she already knows.
You wouldn't be here to extend an invitation, would you?
I would. I'm Callan Shazera. I would like to invite all leaders of the factions to my council.
To what end?
To hopefully one day bring peace back to my city. My home.
That's an interesting thought, but
More importantly, the destruction of the Astral Brotherhood.
I mean, that is the byproduct of peace, is that they must not be here anymore.
I think peace is the byproduct.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought I'd lead with the peace option rather than I want to slaughter the Astral Brotherhood, but
He's still working on the king.
yeah.
Speechless. We haven't quite got a writer yet.
thank you for your invitation. But we decline.
May I ask why?
Peace is a frivolous thought, but our business would likely decline, would seem to not exist if we were part of some sort of council that is designed to throw us under a rock. So, I wish you all the best.
What business could not exist without?
I think we both know what sort of business we run here, Mr. Shazera. Or is everything rainbows and kittens and butterflies for you?
Very unlikely bit of part of my life.
I'm just unsure. We most of us here were not fed a silver spoon as an infant, so I'm just curious why you think we would want to be a part of it. I wish you all the best to do so, but it seems quite a betrayal to all of my people for me to stand up there and sign a treaty, an agreement of unity, to say we will fight crime and bring peace. And that crime is the only thing that keeps us alive.
I think you're misunderstanding what we want this council specifically to be, and that is to overthrow the oppressing regime and figure out what we do past that. We're not asking you to embrace peace and disband everything.
By sitting at the same table as the Iron Guard and the Crimson, and
Who are with the understanding that for right now, people need to put aside their differences to overcome the looming threat of the Astral Brotherhood. And then once that is dealt with, I can't think of any flourishing society I've ever read about or heard about that didn't have crime woven into the very fabric of the society itself. Crime won't cease to exist and can't, and the harder you try to stuff it out, the more resilient it grows. That's not the point here at all. We don't want to disrupt your way of life. We would like you to help us preserve it, because it'll be wiped out eventually, guaranteed, if you don't help us.
Yeah, but everybody's rich and wealthy. You have a lot more shit to see.
How noble a thought.
I get the points.
How noble a thought that the Iron Guard of all people are willing to stand up for it. Of course they are. Don't be an imbecile. They would stand up for anything if it gave them cause. All they have is spine and no brain. We're the other way around. We hide. We sneak around. We're cowards, and we know that.
Callan will probably step forward a little bit.
Please come forward with your intimidation tactics. I'd love to hear it.
It's not intimidation. It's a promise. That
Sure.
There's a difference between existing as you are and eliminating the Astral Brotherhood, or supporting the Astral Brotherhood, and I will use all of my power to stomp out the Silver Serpents along with them. I don't care about crime that you do. It'll always exist. It existed when I was in a part of it. My uncle ran a whole thing in the underground 400 something years ago. Right? I don't know if you know the name of Shark. Was it Shark?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She didn't say that. I said that. She doesn't know him. I don't.
He ran a whole underground crime ring himself, and he was related. I do not care about the crime you run. I care about the wounds that were inflicted upon my family and my city by the Astral Brotherhood.
Would you be able to articulate exactly how my being a part of this is somehow going to help?
You control, I'm imagining, thieves, scouts, assassins. Every part of that is useful in killing somebody.
And she leans forward. You guys are still a decent distance away, but she leans forward a little bit just to kind of like almost whisper the words and says, "And do you think my thieves would respect me if I abandoned them for this council? Do you think
Are you abandoning them to join?
they would see it that way? Do you think they would trust my judgment if I came back from a council with the Iron Guard, whose whole existence is to snuff us out?"
You're going to a council that they happen to be present at. You're not going to a council for the Iron Guard. Difference. You're going to a council with us.
And part of this council is figuring out what concessions need to be made by all parties involved, so that everybody walks away with something they want.
How about this? I'm going to make you guys roll here in a second. How about this? You have your council. I will have my people close by observing.
Yeah.
If this seems to be true, and your intentions are pure, which, Sir Shazera, I do not think for a second you are exaggerating your power and influence. But I believe it is smart for me and my people to at least be a little cautious and hesitant. I'm not saying I will not join in this coalition, but initially, I think it best if we hold off. But do not see me as an enemy. I do not work for those disgusting beings. But if I were to come and join this, I assure you, I would not come back and be able to give orders. I would come back and be exiled, and there'd be someone else in my place. That's how we run things here.
I'm not asking for you to betray your way of life or your people or their greed. It's understandable if they have lived a life that I won't know. I was not here for 400 years. The Astral Brotherhood is a threat to us all.
I agree.
Why don't you send somebody who has your proxy? What was that?
It's the same.
I have a feeling your people will be within earshot wherever we go, regardless of if we consent or not.
I'm just saying, if you want us to be influential in your goals, which it sounds as if you do, the best way for us to do that is from the shadows, not a part of this council. So again, hear me. And hear me when I say we are not your enemy.
You are my citizens. And that is fine. I have no reason. There will always be crime. There was crime when I was a part of it. There was crime when I was in the palace. Fortress, whatever it is. I cannot stop that. But I will stop the Astral Brotherhood.
She's gonna say, she's gonna tilt her head towards you and sort of do a slight about face. And as she turns back and walks away, she'll just say, "Enjoy your counsel. I'm sure we'll hear all about it."
Do I need a roll?
I was just gonna try and get some insight.
I was gonna say you can either roll insight or persuasion, and I'll allow that to retcon before she turned around. I mean, you could do both, I suppose. You can do the insight on what are you trying to insight?
I'll do the persuasion.
Yeah.
Is it just
What do you?
Mm-hmm.
Can we help each other?
It's a 19 for the persuasion.
What's the insight?
Great. 9.
9. With a 19, she looks back at you, and then she looks over at one of her kind of lackeys, like someone who's clearly there, just kind of like observing, and she says, "Clint, go to this council. Do not sign anything. Observe and come back to me." And Clint looks at her, fucking petrified. Looks back at you guys like,
Just kind of.
yep.
Sure, we'll hang back a little bit.
Okay. What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna just kind of send a message. But if she's in the room or not, she said she was about facing and leaving.
Yeah, it's all in the same room. Yeah, we'll say it's like a. Imagine. So I don't know why, but my vision for this like interaction was, you know, like the tents from Game of Thrones, the
Like the battle.
yeah, like the battle tents. Like that's just what I imagined this was. Like it's like some Lannister fucking tent, some shit. Okay, what do you want to do?
So just like as they're like leaving, kind of like a final thought to her, I'll say, I understand your trepidation, but there's nothing worse than no representation here. The council that's built with everybody else, you don't want to not be involved. And then
In response, you hear, "My representation is Clint."
you can feel it.
This spell was this spell isn't a conversation. I think that was all you heard.
You can feel that way.
That's a choice statement right there.
I'm gonna start using that.
You can put inflection anywhere in that sentence and it changes it. You can feel that way. You can feel that way. Okay, moving on. Towards the Arcane Collective. So this is going to be on the western part of town. You guys are familiar with where this spot is because when you guys were going through the market, meeting the Black Talons, this is actually kind of in that same area. So again, fast forward through kind of talking around. This one isn't like an elusive, kind of hard to find place. These guys really aren't standing for anything. They're just the collective of information. And you go inside this sort of great hall in this large building that used to be the Reformed militant training room, or like training facility, and now it's turned into like a great library where they just have a decent amount of books on the wall. It's very underwhelming whenever you think of a great library. There's probably like 15 rows of books, but of those rows, there's maybe only like 4 of them that actually have books on it, and even those are kind of sporadic. And you come up and you come meet Archmage Eladrin Thorn. It's very similar to one of the other guys, Thorin, but this one's Thorn like a flower.
Before we get into this one,
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a moment to like already tell them they only care about knowledge. That's it.
I mean, it's a good thing we have a lore
Yeah,
keeper
girl.
from
Well,
400 years ago.
That's
Yes, but
something.
like, when you're doing your proposal for this one, knowledge.
That's
Okay.
something that I've been trying to remedy. I cannot remember a lot of the things that I used to know, and I commissioned an item from Jensen to help with that.
I'm not.
Okay,
I'm not in possession.
400 years
Don't
ago,
say
six
that.
days.
Don't say that. Don't say that. You know, Ed.
We also have his mother.
Callie's like, please don't lead with that. Terrible idea. Terrible.
Well, no, we know an immortal being.
I'm just saying, y'all's proposal has been general this whole time. Y'all can tailor this one real well. If you get what I'm saying. All right.
So you walk inside, and a kind of shorter, bald man with large white robes sees you all and kind of waves some of the people there to bring you guys like refreshments, and he stands in front of you all and says, "Oh, how can I help?"
Eldrin?
Eldrin.
Eldrin, I am Callan Shazet.
He bows as he shakes your hand. He says, from the family.
We would like to invite. What's the group called again? No, the Archmage group.
Arcane Collective.
Arcane Collective. To a council with the forming of the other factions.
Really? For what benefit?
To oppose the Astral Brotherhood. Bring peace back to Astral. Well, it's Redborough, but.
To me as well.
Is he an elf human?
He's human. He's human. He's just like a elitist. Like he knows what this place is really called. You know?
He's posh.
Yeah.
If you're aware of the name Redborough,
Sure am.
do you recognize the importance of this symbol? And I'll produce my Lorekeeper's insignia.
Yeah, of course. Shalane was one of the founders of this collective.
Oh, my teacher.
She's an old friend of mine.
Excellent.
We're wanting to recount and preserve the history of Redborough.
Good.
All of Thaldrin.
Better.
And your help in resisting the Astral Brotherhood would be paramount to accomplishing that.
Oh, goodness. I am in no position to be a warrior fighter. What help would I be able to provide?
Well, we're trying to collect the leaders of the various groups of the city to all convene and hold a council, a discussion of everything that we're looking to do. You being an arcane practitioner,
Sure.
I feel that you and your collective must have some means of at least assisting us. We're not asking you to step onto the front lines of battle, but
Roll a persuasion with advantage.
That's a 24.
24. Archmage Eldrin is like, well, I think I know how I can help. I don't believe our influence is as powerful as the other factions, as they have followers and they have domains and territories and businesses that they run. But knowledge is important, and I think having someone at this council that is able to recount and maybe formulate the treaty, I'd be happy to be the scribe and maybe one of the witnesses of the accounts and formalize the occasion.
Perfect. Yes.
And possibly just use me as a representative, but I don't believe my influence is strong enough to be one of the signatories at this point. Maybe that can change, but
knowledge plays a key role in any battle, whether it be knowledge in creation of weapons, creation of territories, layouts, or just history of the region. We know that they're in a location called Shikoku.
the Eratok followers, yes.
High Priestess of Shikoku.
Oh, I recognized right away. Yes.
So,
Intelligent.
Dude, it's a passive perception of 40.
you should have heard it like 3 times.
Yeah.
He literally never leaves this building.
But being able to arm ourselves with all kinds of knowledge, that is a great boon to any council.
Oh, and there's nothing more intimidating than a well-formed contract. That's what I can provide.
Yes, if it's enforceable.
Of course. Well, it has to be. There needs to be enforcement and ratification. There needs to be specific articles within this document.
I'm talking to an old version of Sheldon.
But of course, nothing matters without witnesses. That would be my purpose. I will be there.
That's all we can ask.
When is this council to take place?
Tomorrow at high noon at the castle.
I'll be there. It will be safe for me, of course, right? Okay. Just want to be sure. Some of these other leaders get a bit hasty with the swords and the stabbing and such.
You will be protected.
You are an honored guest. You will be protected.
Because I just read about a new spell that was it was quite intense. That with a single word can kill somebody, just end their life. I would hate to have to practice it at this meeting, so.
We would hate for you to do that as well.
Might think you right,
I might write it down for you. All right, everyone. What else is is there any other plans for tonight, or are we?
As we step out the front door, I don't know why I'm doing this. This may not matter at all.
Oh,
I'm
God.
just firing off locate object to see if it might have been a ripple in there. How many
Who
characters?
wants this?
Item.
It is still in the same place it was,
I figured.
Which
but I
is
didn't
not
know if that
within-
place was here.
which is not within the 1,000 mile. Actually, what is the distance?
Feet.
1,000 feet. I was like 1,000 miles. I feel like it's everywhere.
The whole
Every
world.
head being like to the area goes off.
No, that one is not.
Bjorn should have
Not
had
here.
one of his head.
Bjorn showed up being able to talk with it.
I'm not giving it back. Well, I can't fight you for it.
Cool. Any other plans before we go kind of to rest before the council? Okay. So
I would go to the castle and start like preparing. Like.
yeah, do you want to just sleep at the castle?
I would.
Making
Yeah.
it look intimidating.
Well, I understand, but I'm setting up like the throne with additional chairs and then the.
Yeah, you guys you walk up and you see like a pretty nice bridge there. Like the bridge was repaired pretty well. And yeah, you guys walk up and you see Bjorn. Yeah, just no, definitely not. He would crush it. He's sitting outside in the courtyard, just sort of watching as people approach and walk in.
I like to see the faces of everyone looking at it. Like
I'm
They all
assuming we walk
shiver.
up to the walls and
They
we see
shiver.
him over them.
Yeah, yeah, it's very much like Daenerys just having Drogon behind her all the time. It's just like fuck around and find out. But as the next day rolls around, everyone gets the long rest. Everyone will. We'll do this after the session, but everyone will level up to 13. And the council, you guys will see sort of the different groups show up for this. The Iron Guard was already there. Many of the other groups, the Crimson Dawn with Alara, we know as Akari, the Corsairs, the Black Talons, all of them show up. Clint shows up, as well as the Archmage from the Arcane Collective. They've set up a large kind of seating room, and they tried to form some like kind of their best attempt at like a round table, but they didn't have a round table, so it was a bunch of like other tables just fit in sort of and it's a work in progress.
An octagonal
Yeah.
table instead of
Yeah, with an opening in the middle.
How many seats?
And at high noon, this whole place is open to the sun. So bright sun is beaming down. You guys are all standing around and you see all of the most important figures of the city sitting around this table as the Archmage, oh my God, what's his name? Eldrin. Jesus Christ. As Archmage Eldrin says, and he's holding like a pack of papers that he was working on all night. He says, I brought options for us to... It will require agreement. It will require us to think about others besides ourselves. It will require us to be to act with forethought. Use the history of what we've learned and be smarter. Can we do that? And he's looking at everyone, and right away the Iron Guard, he's like, yeah, yeah. And then everyone just kind of nods their head like, yeah, I think we can. And so he just he puts the papers down, folds his hand, and says, well, then let's get started. And that's where we'll stop.
I also like the idea of like if the next session we have is at the new place, we're actually at our all table together.
Oh my god, that'd be cool.
Well, I just thought it would be a kind of a cool moment if like this council actually works, and like where like this little ramshack table, and then like over time it like the castle gets rebuilt and the city gets rebuilt, and then there's like a really fancy like table at the end and all that. Like it's kind of a cool visual of like just showing where they were to where they could go. So
And where we're gonna be, and where we're gonna end.
yeah.
So we won't have a session in 2 weeks. I mean,